Welcome back, everyone, to the Drink and Drum podcast, the podcast with all the vibes. I am one of three hosts. My name is Timon Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible.
Signing in, Jaron Tomlinson, the young sheller, aka Pineapple Badman in the building. Wagwan.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know what going.
This is the unapologetic podcast with really good intentions. The socials, them located at the bottom of this podcast right there. So make sure you hit us up and tell us what going on.
So what's poppin', bro?
Nothing much. I almost paid for 2 insurance tonight.
You almost what?
Paid for 2 insurance tonight. So I was under the impression that I got my car on August the 28th, which is tomorrow. My insurance would renew. But I was off by a whole month. So they called me today and just like, blah, 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 your renewal. And I'm just like, so did the price go up or go down? He's just like, I'll send you the email. I'm just like, okay. But did the price go up or go down since I've been driving accident-free for a full year, right? Yeah, the discount is added. So what's the price? It's on your thing. I was like, okay, could you just tell me what it is? You want me to say the email? I was like, nigga, you looking at my account. So he sent me the stuff. I looking at it. He don't say nothing with how much I'm paying a month, right? He gave me the price of the old one, right? And this is me, cool. So I end the call because this guy wasted my time. So I'm sit down, I'm just like, bro, before I remember doing a quotation and I found this place called Belia, this insurance company called Belia, and they would charge me $315 a month. But because I was a first time owner, I had to do this whole paper work, follow to them, send it, my address, send the application to them. It would take a whole week or two. And I needed to get the car like today, right? So I couldn't take their insurance. I had to take somebody else who I could do that shit all online. And so that's why I was paying like $425 a month, right? Some expensive ass shit. So now I called Billy trying to figure out like, okay, all right, let me just cancel my not cancel. Let me just, I guess it's cancel my stuff before you renew, and then go with somebody else because they will set it up. So by tonight, midnight, it would start. So I'm going through, and while I'm going through doing it online, it says pay here. So I was like, pay? They're not supposed to ask me more questions before I start paying for things. So I called them and I was talking to the lady, and she's like, it looks here like your account says that you're under an insurance already. I'm like, oh yeah, they're renewing tomorrow. She's like, no, you already made your first monthly payment. I was like, how? She's like, you paid it last month. I was like, why would I? She's like, well, that's what it says. So if I do it now, then you'll be paying $325 and $425. And there might be a cancellation fee, which you have to pay an additional month in advance to cancel. I'm just like, who the fuck making up these things, bro? Is that my car? And y'all telling me I have to pay all this money. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just go through this next year. And I said, you know what? I'll call him tomorrow. They say he's like, I'm not going to be in tomorrow. You want me to give you? Yes, give it to somebody. Give it to somebody who can handle me tomorrow. That's all you need to do. So now I said, you know what? Let me go check to see if the the cooperators, that's the insurance I'm with, to see if they open tomorrow. Them niggas don't open on Saturday and Sunday. I'm like, who do business like this? This man go church Saturday, Sunday, why he can't go to work? This other lady going to work tomorrow.
Yo, firstly, y'all know what kind of insurance I use. You know, have like the mainstream shit like Progressive and Geico and shit.
Nah, son, I want Geico. Okay.
Nah, bro. Well,
man, the lady took her one of my discounts, so she like, you own your own place. And I was like, nope. She's like, let me take off that. I was like, what?
Take off the homeowner discount.
Check that she went to buy $40. I was like, the fuck?
So that was the 425 one went up by 40.
No, the 3-something one. But it's still cheaper than what I'm currently paying or what I was paying for. They always say like once your first time is always high, and once you go into the second renewal, they give you discount. You want to tell me how much discount they get from the cooperators? A fucking cent. My old price was $425.09. I checked that shit. is 425.08. My insurance, bro.
That's why homie didn't want to give me the price.
I'm like, what kind of discount is that, bro? I didn't get into no kind of accidents, no ticket. They couldn't track my speeding, but just cool, right? And this man said, after a full year behaving myself on the streets, I want to take off a cent. Bro, my money in the bank yearly, I think I get like 25 cents a year just for having my money in the bank. That's more than the insurance took off. Why you so stingy when I'm paying you?
Listen, you can't fight the big corporation, man.
Is that, bro? Like the bank didn't call me and talking about, oh yeah, we want to give you this little discount. I'm just like, how does this work for me? Like, honestly, how do I make more money with this offer that you're giving me? What do you mean? So what is the bank making off of this offer that she giving me? Because this don't help me. So when you bring this shit to me, you're like, oh yeah, let's put you on another plan that I have to pay monthly for. Bro, why? It's like you have to keep a certain amount of money or we're gonna charge you. Or because you have this account open, every time you use an ATM, they're gonna charge you this percent. Bitch, why? I don't get like why. How they giving?
What's the incentive?
Bro, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, they're bringing me a deal. How much am I saving on this deal? I have to pay money to get some kind of perk that I'm never going to use, right?
You know, I'm actually happy about, because before you were the type of person that would actually just say yes to anything.
Yeah,
and
it's like whatever.
Like, yeah, somebody would upcharge you. Like you would go to the store and they would charge you an extra 25 cents every time you come for a soda till the soda costs $100, and you used to be the person that would shell out the money. I respect it. I respect that.
And then you want me to tell what else? I was on YouTube, which I hate because of the ads. But I was just scrolling through and I saw Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club talking about some shit. The title catch me. People hating on Beyonce. I was just like, who hating on who? So I click, watch the ad and everything now. I just had the ad play. The two ads now, not the one and skip. The two ads. Because I gotta take my time and listen. Work myself up thinking about what it could possibly be vexed for with Beyonce. There's no way it can be upset with Beyonce, right? Because
Beyonce. Bro, Kanye got beef with Beyonce, so
it's not just Jay-Z.
No. His beef is with Beyonce, bro.
Because she didn't go to the wedding,
bro. Yo,
or because she hated Kim.
No, it's some other shit, bro. I think it was some producer, and Kanye had beef like on Twitter. I remember I saw some video about that shit too.
And Beyonce called the producer up into the song.
Kanye stopped using the producer beats because he made a beat for Beyonce. So anybody can have beef with Beyonce because Ye never wrong.
Yep, boss.
Ye never wrong.
I heard I gotta get into it just now. So the whole Beyonce topic was people having problem with Beyonce going to buy this expensive ass diamond from some store or lady named Tiffany. I feel like Tiffany work at Shawls. I think they say, hey, my got some diamonds. So Beyonce like, word. And she opened her jacket and she's like, these are carats, right? They're like 125 carat framing on this necklace or whatever. Anyways, so people just like, can't believe Beyonce not supporting black-owned businesses, going to these white people, Tiffany's, who always selling blood diamonds. And I'm just like, well, y'all poor people minding rich people business. And secondly, Beyonce to help the black community enough. And all them people who talking about, yo, she not supporting enough, she shouldn't have bought blah, 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 and this and that, and this is where the diamonds come from. Man, anybody care where our phone come from? That sweatshop that the Chinese kids be working in like all day, making like $5 a week. No, right? And then I'm just like, bro, all out here are hypocrites talking about black owned. Because y'all still go to Target, Walmart, and you think it's black owned?
Listen, I'm not gonna take any Target slander.
Nah, I'm not even. It's just that this is
but I get what you're saying, but like
themselves don't even support black owned. They buy this shit from everywhere else except they will go right, Jaron, and see a shirt, a white shirt with a red strip that says Supreme. No, I'm not a shirt now. And buy that shit for like $80.
Why is shirt with a red stripe?
You check? And then go to a black-owned store who selling the shirt 2 for $15. I'd be like, bro, you can't be 10.
That grandma sit down by the sewing machine for the whole day. And then buy them towel.
They must try heckle down the price. How can they go Gucci and so and heckle down the price? No. They're not supporting black-owned. And then they're hating on poor B. I'm just like, these people just want to argue and they just want to be heard by people. Because I'm just like, what if, bro, to Beyonce, that necklace was like, let me buy a new Jordans. That's what that chain probably was like to her. It's nothing.
Yo, I've been on Twitter for the past like 2 days. And I see like a heated conversation that's going on. And it involves Lil Nas X, right? And Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk?
Yo, honest to God, bro, I respect Lil Nas X, right?
No, that dude cool.
Like, I respect him. Like, son is like, he know how to work.
Funny.
Like, he know how to work social media. Like, he know how to promote anything that he wants to do. Cause like that's really how this man like came up in the music. Cause like he is good on social media. So remember that devil shoes he had, right? With the drop of blood. So now Tony Hawk, he doing a skateboard where he put like a drop of blood in like 100 boards and like on the deck, like paint on and the thing. So now those shit selling for 500. So now Lil Nas X, like he was like, I don't remember what exactly he said, but it was like, like, no, y'all need to admit that y'all was actually mad about my shoes for something else. And like I know he not serious,
Yeah.
Like I know he not serious because he didn't bring it back up again. Like he just sparked some conversation, and then people going back and forth. I'm like, yo, this next song that he gonna drop in the next like 4 days, this shit gonna be big.
Bro, just imagine do a collab. Demon apparel. It's like man have a whole shoot and so them man with the shoes of blood.
They get the devil earmarks and I never skin.
And then man's like, doing all kind of tricks on ramps that have all like, the what the star name? The alchemy star, the 6-pointed star.
The man, not the star. No.
I was gonna say the star Judas, but that's
they can say that too now, but they can say that, but the reason I didn't want to say that is because like I know later in this episode, because for the whole week I've been telling myself, boy, we can just run in the bush and become a rasta. So we're not gonna say that about the star Judas. I take my time. I'm gonna figure out everything about Rasta man before I can go and start chat wildness.
Nah. I'm saying what else will cross my mind. So I was listening to a podcast, the Joe Rogan podcast, and his last episode, he was talking about a friend that died, and he had this conversation about the friend that died a while ago, but he was talking to the secretary. So I was just like, okay, I remember this, and he almost cried and stuff on the podcast. I was just like, that's cool, Joe. You're the toughest black belt master out here. You're just getting all sentimental. Like my one fear is that somebody close to me die, and I don't feel anything because I don't know how to understand my emotion. Like you never feel like you're sad that this person is gone and you should feel sad, but like you don't feel nothing.
No.
Like it don't hit you yet, and it seems like it's not gonna hit you. But then like, because I don't know if I mentioned it before, when my grandmothers, because they died one behind the other, and I was in Canada and I wasn't able to go back to Antigua. The first one I was in school about to do exams and I couldn't come back. And the second one was in January, the height of COVID, so I couldn't go back. And every minute I keep saying, man, I can't wait till I go back to Antigua so I can check my grand. And I was like, shit. A couple of times when I'm on the phone, I'm just like, mom, you will have to. And I was like, shit. So in my head, it's like if it happened, but I know it happened, and I didn't feel nothing about it. And then one day, I was just thinking about it, and it's no feelings or nothing, but my eyes just watering, and I couldn't get them to stop. I'm just like, it was like you're just walking on the road and your eyes just running water, and you're just like, what the fuck happening? But you were thinking about somebody close, and you just can't
I
stop.
I understand that, but like I don't even really know to explain it because like I think about it, I feel like that like when I think about my dad, bro. Cause like I really be sitting down thinking, I'm like, yo, I really love this nigga, but I hate this nigga with all my life, bro. Like bro, it's so crazy because like I know if he was still around, like if he stayed around when I was growing up, I would have been a better person.
Mm.
That's one thing for sure. And I envy the fact that like a lot of people had their father in their life, and they didn't really they kind of just let me like they took it for granted. Like
Not
bro, not huh?
no, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so like I kind of just like envy that a little bit, right? So like I resent this man and I hate this man, but I know like a lot of the things that he did when I was younger, it was to actually better me. It just I don't know, man. It's complicated.
No, I feel you. Feelings complicated. I don't understand that shit. But what I do is I make sure I wear it on my sleeves in a sense, and I'm open with it. So if somebody asks me like, "How you feeling?" I'm a low key tell you how I'm feeling. Do what you want with that information. If I'm blunt with it, I'm not trying to hurt feelings. I'm not trying like I wouldn't use my honesty to hurt people. 'Cause, some people they just like, "Oh, how I look today? You look like trash." That's how they honestly feel, but they tell you. Like I don't think you should do that. You should be like, oh, okay, that's cool. But I personally don't even like that. But like I could see why you like it. You could do it in a different way instead of trying to hurt the person with your honesty. But like,
I don't really agree with that. You shouldn't have
why?
asked the question.
Nah, nah.
You shouldn't have asked the question. If you think that you look fat and then you look for me and ask me if you look fat, what you want me to say? You look skinny?
Give her a compliment so she can feel good. And then
No.
later on, you're just like, yeah, you did kind of look bloated. No, you can't even say that still. You have to lie. Lie.
You see? You see?
Nah. But like I be honest though. Like if I'm feeling something, or I'm thinking something, and you ask, I will tell you. Because I feel
I
like what is there to hide really? Like I don't mean any harm. Like I have all the right intentions when I say it, and it's a conversation to be had. But it's just like, man, if you get upset with it, you get upset with yourself, not me. But yes, before I forget, Joe Rogan crying, friend died. So his friend was like a renowned cook, known by everybody, and he traveled the world, like to different islands or countries. Like I think it's 98 countries he traveled to in his lifetime,
you
just
know, you
cooking
before you said countries, you were going to say something with a P.
planets.
I know. Like you said, and then you changed the countries.
uh, okay.
Like
I
I
see.
really said that. I
You
was
came to
wondering,
play.
like,
You came to play. You're listening. Yeah. So and then out of the blue, like this man got depressed and then he just jumped off a building and kill himself. Right? And then it had me thinking, man, killing yourself must be difficult to go up there, be so committed, and then take that leap of faith, and you're falling down, your life is flashing before your eyes. If you regret it, there's nothing you can do because you're dead, right? But if you're accustomed to be on roller coasters and skydiving, right? And you jump off, you're not regretting because this is a feeling you feel a bunch of times. So you're just going on like, whoa, I always wanted to jump off without a parachute. No, today's the day, right? And while you're falling, you're just like, man, adrenaline is pumping. I'm just like, grr, grr, I'm not gonna die. I'm good on there. I'm not gonna die. And you get off. When you go to heaven, or God come to judge you, you think you'll be like, well, I know your intentions and you're going through a harsh period, but you come while you were committing suicide. So I can't, on good faith, let you come into my kingdom because you're gross.
so what if you jump off with the intentions to survive?
I
Like
think
you just think test your luck.
I think you're sinning by negligence or something like
All right, but like let me stop joking about this. Um, suicide. So right, suicide is That like it's a little bit more difficult than that, because I've been I've been researching about like eating disorders and shit, and I feel like it kind of like, so what I've been learning about eating disorders, I feel like it kind of would hit with the same suicide talk, because what they were saying with eating disorders is people who really feel powerless in their life, like they can't really control something, so they find something that they can control, and that's their weight. So that's why they that's how like a lot of these like females and so develop eating disorders. So no, you feel like you can't really control your life, but you can control your death. So that's why, I feel like it kind of plays into committing suicide. I really don't know how to explain it, because I feel like I'm going to be insensitive
No, I feel you.
speaking about it.
You ever contemplated suicide at one point in your life?
No.
I had. As a kid, when my mother me bang me in time. Like, you run me, I'm gonna kill myself, and they gonna cry, and I gonna feel bad, and they gonna know this is your fault. I felt hurt, and I wanted somebody else to feel this hurt.
I mean, one time I thought about suicide, but I have always been so proud and cocky, right? So I was like, nah, if I do that, the world could just end. Like, I am so important. Like, I feel like, bro, I feel like I am so valuable to this earth, to the fucking planet. Like, I feel like I have a purpose, and I haven't fulfilled my purpose. So because I haven't fulfilled my purpose, I just don't think it's time for me to die. I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon, and I pray that I don't die anytime soon, because I just need to fulfill whatever this purpose is. I don't know what it is yet.
No, I feel you.
But I know it's there.
Okay, but honestly though, I think one time I thought about it, but it wasn't because I wanted to kill myself. I was depressed. I was honestly just curious, because I'm just like, what really goes to a person, man? Like, what are they feeling? What are they thinking when they decide, man, life is so hard. This is so tough. I can't, and this is the only escape.
Like, I can't see the end of the pain.
Because in my head, no matter how bad you're feeling, I feel like there's always an upside at some point. And maybe you can't see it, because it's just like my good days. I know somebody gonna come to fuck it up, but I'm gonna enjoy it until the fuck up. So I feel like it also works the other way. So if bad things are always happening to me, something good gonna happen.
Plus,
maybe it's not gonna happen for long, or maybe it's short. The good days are short.
The good days feel sweeter after my bad dinner.
Yeah, right. So I'm just like, no matter what situation you're in, bro, if you hold out long enough, it just go, the up and up gonna come through. So like those people who can't wait, and they're just like, nah, this pressure is like, it's too much. I was curious to figure out what I feel like. I wanted to feel it, to understand, put my foot, like, be at the edge, saying like, but I just didn't know how to get there. I was just like, man, how do you get to a point where you want to kill yourself? And if I brought myself to that end somehow, traumatically, by force, whatever, like, would I be able to step back, or would I go through?
If you really want to experience that, just get fatter.
Nah, I honestly, honestly, maybe. Because I always told myself, if I get crippled, I might kill myself.
Not me.
And look, I'm not talking just so willy-nilly. I really gave it some thought. I feel like if I have to be a burden to someone, and it's just going to cost me expense and somebody's expense and somebody's time, when it's my precious time. If I'm on a ventilator or something, I'm a really silent, do not resuscitate type shit.
Okay, that's different. You say cripple at first. When it's
no, like, if I
say cripple, like, I was thinking you getting what's that shit called? What's that government pay you? Disability.
Wow, you just want government money.
You'll get that disability.
And you get happy. You're gonna stay home, play game, and happy.
You'll get this disability, and you take your burden. Partner, shell out money you to work for. Why did they wheel in the strip club?
No, I wouldn't know how to. Okay, I wouldn't know how to live a life crippled. Like, I know lots of people do it, and you're just like, wow, Timon, that's why lots of people out here living with disabilities, and they're surviving happily and flourishing and whatnot. People take care of them. That's them. I knew how to walk. They probably didn't. And even if they did at some point and now they can't, at this point, that's what I feel. That's what I believe. Maybe when I get crippled, I'm just like, well, I didn't even like walking anyways. And then, I might just enjoy rolling around the place. I don't know. But at this current point, I feel like if I was in that situation, I would feel highly uncomfortable that somebody would have to take care of me. Like, let's say I'm fooling around, Jaren and Everett just fooling around on the building, and I sneeze, fall off. Bros, I can't feel my toes. And then they take me to the ER, and it's a complication, And I'm just like, you know what? Shit, when I fall off, I'm gonna tell Jaren and them, hey, don't call nobody, just let me die. And then they be like, nah, because they could think we pushed you off and then call. But like I'm gonna try to convince them, just like, no, leave me alone, don't call. So I could bleed out and painfully die. And I know this sounds fucking dark, so I'm gonna switch the tempo. I am so sorry. And I know my voice is not giving off that, sad vibes, but whatever. Kanye and Drake, I hear that they might drop their albums tonight on Friday night.
Nah, it's next week.
Okay, it's next week.
Next week Friday. Okay, that's what, because that's the 3rd, right? But like, yes, I don't think it's gonna drop still.
Even if it don't drop or it drop, who you gonna listen to first? Because I've been thinking about it. I was thinking the same thing. I was just like, Certified Lover Boy, I know I'm gonna like that shit.
I don't know.
Kanye West.
I don't really like the whole like.
But you don't know. You don't know it's gonna entitle. Drake never brought out a bad project, dog. Kanye has disappointed sometimes.
When if it dare say Jesus, because Jesus was different.
Look, I'm not gonna say that they were bad, because I love the Pablo album. That was fun. I loved Kids See Ghosts with the Kid Cudi, that project. That was fun. But it wasn't really nothing, And it's like, okay, I don't want to be that person to be like, yo, after college dropout, like all this stuff was just like, Kanye, right? They're good, but it didn't give me that, Kanye hype like it always does. It's just like, yo, a professional, a pro at this, the master at this is dropping work, and you got something good, but you didn't get his best shit. And I feel like this one might be one of his best shits, just because all the antics going around it, and I want to hear that one first.
And it's named after his mother.
So I want to hear that one first to see how hard he worked on this shit. Because Drake had his shit long time. He just not dropping it because
he injured his leg or whatever. And then he had sex on Valentine's Day, He was busy, so he couldn't drop the album.
Drake had to make sure he was mentally and physically prepared, recuperated. And that sprained knee was a problem. And then, just Valentine's sex was just like on his mental. He needed to recover. Okay. So Drake, I'm just like, all right, Drake is after the aftermath.
You know what pissed me off? Bro? Drake, his butt abs.
What?
The abs that he buy.
Maybe he buy.
Well, see, you can't go buy abs.
Like one of them put on shirt abs.
No. Like, I think it's like a surgery, bro.
So you're going to implant abs?
I don't know whether I don't know how the procedure work.
This man don't have a gym in his house. What if he just work out and he got a trainer?
That'll be shit, bro.
He was home for 2 years having sex and spraining his ankle.
Bro, homie figure completely changed in like 2 weeks.
Nah, he was wearing baggy clothes and then he decided to show it off one of them times.
Nah, bro. The nigga went, I got lipo. After he got the lipo, I don't know how the surgery worked, but homie got some abs, bro. He bought some abs, like $5,000.
Nah, Drake just had 2 shake machines. What you call it? Shake weights? The boy walk around the mansion, shake.
Yo, I was so mad the other day, right? Like last week or the week before, last week, because I felt like my weight loss stalled. And bro, I was going to stop. Like I was going to like stop my diet for maybe like 2-3 weeks to figure out what happened. But what I did, right? I upped my calories. After I upped my calories, I did a little bit more cardio. And then I see the weight just start melting off again. Like, I really don't know what happened. I think bro. Okay, I know what happened because I read up on it. So it was like, it was like the hormones inside my body started changing. So my metabolism got slower and everything. So I had to eat more to get my metabolism back right. And then I had to go and do cardio to burn off of the extra calories to actually keep losing weight. Bro, this shit is amazing to me. This whole like weight loss journey, health and fitness, like it's amazing. I'm contemplating going back to school, but I really don't want to.
Nah, I think I put on some weight the last 2 weeks.
So
And
you finally hit 200.
not just felt it. I can feel it like in my belly, like a baby growing. I'm just like, oh, what did you go kick? I guess. But no, what I had for breakfast today was sugar, butter, and salt.
What?
I went to work today, I didn't eat anything, and then I came back and Shama went out and got me something just before the podcast started, and it was poutine. So, the salt from the cheese and the butter from the sauce, and she brought back a soda. That's the sugar. And I look at it now, because I said I just wanted a burger, and she brought back a burger, poutine, and juice. I was just like, God, I have to eat the poutine first, because if I don't, it just tastes cold and weird. And that it could go to waste, so I didn't want to waste the food. So I'm just like, nobody listen to me. I feel like Stewie.
Nah, you drank the soda?
I did. I drink it first, because that shit tastes like water.
You shouldn't have.
I was thinking not to, but then after I started eating the poutine, I was like, oh, Razzle. Let me get some beverage, boy. I was like, wow, juice. And
I was just talking to like yesterday saying I want poutine, Like I was just talking yesterday say I want poutine. And I search everywhere on DoorDash, I search everywhere on Grubhub and Uber Eats. And there's no place that sell poutine near me. So I feel like a Canada trip coming up soon.
Hey. Oh, if y'all couldn't tell, Evran isn't here. He's not just being silent because
he love man.
I feel like I want to tell you what's going on, but I want to wait until next week so he can tell you what happened to him this week. I actually went to see them last weekend. I drove down. I met Melvin on the way. What's going on, Melvin? Cool dude, still.
I was looking up. I thought Melvin was gonna say something. Because Melvin, the background character. I love him. He is a background character.
So we went down. We spent some time. Just chatted up. Just had a good mingling. Basically, we stayed the Saturday night, and then went back home the Sunday. And the Sunday before we went to like a little garden, and they had live jazz. Like, I don't know, it's a thing that these guys do. Like, they have a community, they do it every couple of months. And it turns out that I think the next time is in September, they're doing it. But we came down and we heard live jazz. I was like, oh my goodness. And we went to listen. And I didn't know Melvin was a jazz fan, because I'm into jazz, but not like Melvin, I could tell. And Melvin said he got into jazz like early, and that's why he wanted to like play the bass guitar and stuff like that. I was just like,
yeah,
Melvin is interesting.
Melvin is really cool, bro. I remember when we went to Melvin's house. Like, Melvin is just like, he calm and collected, and like he just I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like me and everyone was on some real hood shit, and then Melvin played a song, and like he calmed down everything. Like the whole vibe changed. Like the tempo of everything changed, and my heart stopped racing, and I just took the time to appreciate the environment, to appreciate the friendship, and to appreciate like everyone really do have like a good choice in the people that he associates with.
Facts. Because I know everyone also have like an affinity for music too, because like he plays shit by ear, and I don't know if Melvin is the same way, because I didn't go into all the details, right? But like when I was listening to the music, I was just like, yo, they just hitting, right? Just the way how the sax was going off, the way how the bass was going off, the way how the drums was going off, and and I was just listening. I'm just like, bro, how do people not like jazz? I look back at Evian and Nicole, and they're just like, we're still here. I was just like, y'all not fuck with this music though. It's jazz. And everyone and Melvin, they're jamming out. I'm just like, man, these guys get it. But then I was looking at Melvin, and I'm just like, no, this guy understands something that I don't.
I say he bites me bottom lip and a snappy finger. tap one leg, bicycle lip and snap.
Like I look at him and I can see that this man was catching an undertone or something else that I just couldn't pick up. And I was fascinated because I'm just like, you're enjoying something a little bit more than me. And I want to know what that feels like. I want to know what it is that you're feeling so I can enjoy it in that way. So I felt I was missing. I was just like, bro, so I'm there and I'm literally focusing. I'm just like, I'm listening. And this man from the first chord, he could just like, oh, I know what they're going to play next. And he just started humming up the song before they even get into it. I'm just like, this guy is into jazz.
Nah, it's the instruments, man. Like they give you a different vibration.
Oh no, that's a vibe, dog. That's a vibe. It's a vibe. So I saw that. I was just like, yo, Melvin, it's cool. That's cool. And then we had to drive back home because we were leaving at the Sunday night. And so yeah, we were driving back the same direction, basically. And yo, if Melvin wasn't there, I don't know if Melvin know this, but we could have died. Because I'm driving and it's just like, I'm just weaving through the traffic and, you know, I'm just driving like 140 going through. And I'm just like, we're going to get to him in record time. But I'm not trying to go over 140 because I know my limits and I'm not trying to show off for nobody. I'm just like...
Stop. Like when you say 140, I feel like you're moving fast and I don't think you're going over 70.
It's kilometers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's just how fast I was moving, right? And if Melvin was sleeping, we would have been in a gutter or on a lamppost or something.
So you're doing 87 miles per hour. That's that's not fast.
It's okay. You don't need to drive the car any fast because I'm driving an SUV, so it's already high off the road and there's like corners and shit like that. I don't want to flip or, you know, a pothole or a crack car do a little swerve. And I'm just like, whoa. You know? So I'm moving it at the speed that I can control without any too much vibration on the wheel. So I'm just moving, right? But sometimes when I'm driving too long, even if I listen to music, I get into this trance. And then when I get into this trance, just following the road, I'm just like, man, this is boring. Because there's nothing else there to do. And then sometimes I feel my eyes getting heavy. And I'm just like, telling you, your eyes getting heavy. I'm just like, yeah, you should slow down. I'm not going to go sleep. That's what I'm telling myself now. Melvin was over there at the time now because we were talking the whole time and he must have paused for a second to go check his phone. That pause and silence had me thinking, man, I'm bored, right? So while we did driving, and my subscription of Spotify, they get canceled because the bank keep fucking up with my credit card. It's been a month and 3 months. A month and 3 weeks now since I tried to get my credit card twice. Right? It's still not here yet. Turns out they don't count the weekend as days. Should have known. So I'm probably gonna get it next week between Tuesday or Wednesday, right? So I had to listen to ads. And listen to me, I'm not doing this. I ain't poor. So I log out the radio, right? I guess I could just listen to the 2 ads and then go to listen to random music that I can't, replay on. But anyways, so while I'm going on the road and Melvin there on his phone testing, I feel a car drift one time. Listen to me, ooh, Timo, you see that? And I look over Melvin. and Melvin, like, if you don't know this, I was just like, okay. So now I'm trying to like psych myself, like fix my posture. I open my eyes.
Why you didn't just ask Melvin if he wanted to drive?
I didn't cross my mind. And we were on the highway.
You can't pull over now?
I didn't know. I don't know how safe that is.
It's pretty safe. There's still the shoulder where when the police pull you over, you tell them to go the shoulder now. You remember that? You never see anybody get pulled over.
Look, that was going through my mind. It was sleep and driving. That's what was going through my mind. Right? And listen to me, man, imagine if I had to drive home by myself and Melvin wasn't here. I probably would have died. Because I was talking to Evian today. She's just like, oh, hey, why don't come back down this weekend? I'm just like, well, I like life. She's like, what happened? I'm just like, the only reason I'm alive today is because of Melvin.
How long was the drive?
I'm just an hour.
And you can't do that?
Minutes. Partners, auntie, you come from now.
Me bumbo clot, Timon.
No, it's one thing to be driven, and it's another thing for me to drive. And like when somebody driving me, I find it hard to go sleep because it was like, I don't trust you. Right?
Honestly, I prefer to drive, but I don't like to drive certain cars. Like I like to drive cars that go fast, and being real, if I'm gonna do a long drive, I want to drive a manual car because you know how sweet it be for when you see somebody and say, I could just race with this person. I just bang gears. Like that's what, bro. Go get a manual car. If you go get a manual car, you're never gonna fall asleep.
See, if you're probably right. You're probably right. But if I'm supposed to do like a really long drive, I would have to take breaks. I'd have to take breaks. And I don't want to drink no kind of coffee because that's not me. I'm not a coffee person.
Drink a pre-workout. Drink a pre-workout and then go drive.
Yeah, so shout out to Melvin for saving my life, even though he didn't know he would save my life. So next time I go into Waterloo, I guess we don't have to because Evie moving. She come to Richmond Hill where I work. So shout out to that move. I hope they get to it with everything safe. Did I say everyone wasn't here? Because he's not here.
Yeah, did.
Okay. Just so the people then, weren't aware and they forgot also. Everyone not here today. But yeah, every move in. And I wish I could go help, but the drive is just the drive.
Waterloo. She in the same apartment or she changed the first apartment that she went into? Because I remember I helped her move into that apartment.
I think it's the same street. She just moved further up the street. That's all.
I did not like that apartment that she went into. It was like the first one. It wasn't really like, I feel like it was just distasteful. It seemed cramped, and I don't know, man. Like it was the way how everything they set up was. I think that she would have to become friends with everybody else around her, and I don't know, man. I really like people.
Not to seem too hard. Not to seem too hard.
It doesn't seem too hard. But you need to understand. That not everybody can make a friend now.
Yeah, you're right. Because I believe in this apartment for 3 years or 4 years now, right? It's time to move.
You're old school.
You know here. But yeah, when I first came over now, and I was telling everybody, good day, and they were just like, huh? What happened? What are you saying? I was just like, oh no, sorry, I didn't mean for you to stand up and have a conversation. I was just having manners. People don't accustomed to that, right?
Facts.
And I swear there were only 4 people living in my apartment building, driving 10 cars, because I saw 10 cars in the parking lot, but I only saw 4 people always. Right? One of them was the landlord.
Remember, you're just saying good day. I remember when I was living in Rochester, I was like walking down the street and I saw this old lady, and it was like, when was it? It was around like 11 o'clock or something. And I told her good morning, and the woman she gasped when I told her good morning, right? And then she was like, son, where you from? I told her, like, yeah, I'm from Antigua. And she's like, where's that? Like, it's in the Caribbean and da 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 da. After I told her that, right, like, the woman was so interested in hearing about my life and everything. And then after I started, like, so I walk down that road like quite frequently, and quite often. Let me use that. No. I've seen quite frequently, just didn't roll off for what I was gonna say for the rest. If I said frequently, if I said frequently, I feel like that means I was
3 times a day. The boy was just cross over yard.
Yeah. Because I feel like frequently just mean I was doing it a lot in the same day. No. But like, like every once in a while, like I walk down there, she'd see me and like she'd tell me hi or whatever. And then the woman like invite me into her house one day, right? And the woman introduced me to she granddaughter.
Aye.
I said no one, they try to set me up because I had like a manners now.
See, like kids, manners take you a long way.
A long way. I know a lot of people just because I say good day when I pass people.
Yeah, Canadians don't really get the whole good day concept. You have to tell them good afternoon, good morning. Which my first thing to say is like good howdy. Day. No, not howdy, good day, right? And then they say what? I was like, good afternoon, and then it's morning. I'm just like, shit, I messed that up. Okay, like when you tell somebody good morning when it's afternoon, you're like, oh, more ugly. I'm just like, no. So apparently a lot of Canadians don't know that thing either. I guess it's an Antiguan thing, right? But anyways, I thought it was 4 people living in my apartment, right? So I'm just like, weird. Then one day I started seeing somebody else and I got a little bit excited. So I was like, oh, somebody else? Some smile. I'm just like, good day. And they're just like, who's this guy? I felt so hurt. I was like, I'm not gonna let this person ruin me. And this is somebody else. I'm just like, today is my lucky day. A lot of people moving in. Right? So I'm telling people good day, left, right, and center. And all of them just look at me like a weirdo. I'm just like, what? Fuck. Oh, y'all not getting no more manners from me or eye contact again. And bro, I didn't. I would see them coming to the door and I'm coming out the elevator. And usually people walk to the door and like open them so they don't have to go in the back for the keys. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I see you, you see me, I'm gonna let you go into your bag because I'm not helping you get in this building. Like you fucked up. I told you good day and you just look at me like a weird. I think if you didn't hear me, you should have addressed me.
You should have said howdy.
Even a head nod.
Even a head nod.
A head nod, bro. That would have been it. I don't know what you're saying, but what's up? That's all. Go away business. A hail up. Any sort of hail up. You could have been like I see you with your eyebrows. I'm decent. I'm Gucci. I see you on the road stranded. I'm gonna help you. We're friends for life. But no, they have somebody that they know definitely not gonna help them. Just imagine you see me and you at gunpoint. Hey, call the fuck you. Oh, come over, say, let me rob him too. Nah, I'm not that mean, guys. I kind of am, but I'm not.
Well, you're petty, you know what I mean?
I'm petty, and the funny thing is, I wasn't always.
Yo,
like I don't know when it started.
Hold on. We have a group chat, right? And so Timon will say something in the group chat, and if you don't address what Timon say in the group chat, Timon go block you, and Timon not talk to you no more.
See, when you put it that way, I sound like a bitch. I'm not saying it as to say I sound like a female. I'm just saying, in the sense of things, I sound like a bitch ass.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Because I was like, boy, I didn't even think Timon could hit me up and tell me what time we're coming out for the podcast. Because like I text back in the group for the entire week. But that's because my phone's broken and I've been having like some really busy days.
And you see, I didn't think nothing of it. Even though you always have your phone. I remember you said you can hardly see on the phone. I don't know if you got your new phone, and I know you're working some hours. So I was understood the situation that you were in, and I adjusted my mindset towards it. I'm just like, nah, this guy clearly probably steal his shit.
Still no phone, and I work hours, and bro, my phone, the only time I have my phone is when I'm in the gym to play some music because my AirPods in, then I just throw the shit around when I come back home.
See? So in my head, I'm just like, this guy doing shit. Because I understand people have a life, people living, people doing shit. They don't always have their phone in their hand because I will stop working and send a 20-minute voice note and then go back like if I didn't just take 20 minutes. Yeah, I make the time for people. That's all it is. If I'm working and I see a message from somebody who can't give me the time, I'm just like, well, they don't deserve 20 minutes, so let me continue working. If I understand, like, oh, yo, you always doing some shit, like you're really literally busy, and you're the type of person, if you take out your phone, you get distracted by other apps. That's why you kind of stay off the phone for a bit. I understand that. I can't be upset with that to catch. You know what I mean? There are some people who just love see when the notifications at 200 messages. Because I was once that person. I was just like, yeah, I answer their questions until my notification hit 150.
Why?
I just like answering, like, I just like go in and be like, look what I missed out on.
That's how you get busy, That's how you get yourself busy with the phone. Because when it start reply to people and then the other people start reply, and then you start like, bro, hell no, man. Hell no.
No, that was back in the day. I don't have time for that now.
And then I look how hectic life must be around free text. Yo, that's what you try to do, bring back the glory days.
Yeah. What happened to Laziga? Porcupine.
I saw a picture of her on Facebook like 3 years ago.
Oh, so she could be doing anything now.
Let me see if I can look her up.
Yeah. Remember when Porcupine first came to school, boy? Me and John make fun of this girl now. Not to bully her or anything. We just,
the girl we had, she had short hair.
She had short hair and she gelled or something into some porcupine looking. Her hair was spiky, like if she took each individual one and gave them a small twist.
Right? We really bullied the girl for absolutely no reason.
first dinner. And she had a really good sense of humor because she took it well. I rate her for that. She didn't go around like, oh, y'all niggas, rah, 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 rah. No, she was just like, ha, 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 yeah. And then she started this back a little. We just like, come on, you need to work harder than that, you know? But then after like that, like what, a day or so, we realized, nah, this girl cool. So we started talking to her. And then Jaron just like, wait, is she real cool? I guess I'll trouble her. But I had the thought the same time, but we weren't sitting together. We were like different side of the room. We were different side of the room.
What happened is, I'm gonna look on the girl. I'm gonna say, you know what, she cool now. I'm gonna get interested in the girl, and because we get interested in the girl, the type of person that Timon be, because Timon bad-minded. Timon say, you know what, me want this girl, you know. So Timon decide he want to give me competition for the girl. And him tell you, boss, man, the girl has something nice, a vibe now. I'm gonna say, yo, let me go bathroom real quick. I'm gonna go bathroom, right? And you know, boss man, a bad man now. So you know, I have to get up, I have to dust off my clothes and so I have to fix my pants. You know, you have to fold up your pants a little for show my shoes and everything. And then I'm gonna go bathroom now, but come back about 15 minutes later, because you know, it take me a little while to go to the bathroom because I have to gangster bop out the class. I'm gonna come back to him upon the girl table and pose up like he wants you for dry. Yo, hurt my feelings now. Hurt my feelings.
The lies spewing out of this man mouth. Nothing goes so tall.
Hey, I may have a couple lies save up for this week now, but my back's ever on the reach, boy.
Hey, so yeah, let's think it was cool, man, because she used to skip class with Jaren, and so I'm just like, bitch, you know, we have class. I'm inside doing work. Why you going outside? You literally missing the class. The teacher looking out the window at the two of you all. She knows she only sent one person out. So what are you doing out? And I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. But we used to send messages in class, right? Pretend it's free text. So she writes on a piece of paper and send it, right? And you have to pass. Remember, we in second form at this point, right? We could have just, I don't think it was free text at the time, or maybe she told me get tech because she was always on it. And she think this is America.
yeah, cause she would come from America.
Yeah, she transferred came from America. Came
like, yeah, let's try to do it across the class. Yeah, the girl throw me a note and do you like me? Like, and then later the same way the girl tried to run to ask you if you like me. I'm like, wait, what? Listen for me, Kathy.
Yo, I don't think it's the when she said in the message, sometimes she would just pass it. No, it's not that. She would toss it and then we would pass it. And while it's passing, we see people open the letter, reading it, laughing, and then send it to her, right? So everybody between us and her was reading the messages, right? So we just having fun, say some shit, right? So I go message on Facebook, right? Jan, don't buy me a time. And you know, this girl, what's the word? Hyphenate? That's when you like your short text, but you like instead of saying what the fuck you do, WTF. What do you call that?
That's abbreviate.
Abbreviate. This girl abbreviate the whole fucking sentence, right? Out of the blue. I didn't even know. So this is me. Yo, John, what does this mean, right? And I always use letters. So we did try to differentiate, like what decode what it is this is. So we're trying to make sense, like, okay, based on a question, I didn't even ask a question. She was asking me a thing. So I'm going to, we starting T da this. What the fuck is this Z for? Right? And I go ask her, like, sorry, I don't understand. Forgive me. Right? And she said what she said. I'm just like, I laughed. I don't remember what it was, but when she translated, I laughed because I'm just like,
who you may think they're gonna know what this means?
Yes. Like, who was she? Like, who was around when she had to decode such
you know, it's really crazy. Cause like you went home and you and her was like talking and whatnot. Like me and her, like our relationship was in school.
Only in school, yeah.
Yeah, our relationship was in school. Like you, my school wife. Actually, not my school wife because she may have Timon. So,
well, you did show me she cousin still.
No, that'd be the past.
Oh,
that'd be the past.
True.
Yeah. Cousin tried to snake me. Look, she knows she fought.
Oh. Bro, I don't know why I did her cousin. But her cousin, you should just bully me for no reason, dog. No reason. In my head, no, I'm just like chilling. Because I used to chill at the girls' bathroom, right? I used to be my spot where I post up and we'll go trouble out the girls.
You talking about the older one?
The older one.
Yeah, the light skin girl. All right.
No, not the light skinny one. I'm talking about Jay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She may be the first old girl I really get into now. She introduced me to the cougar life.
Yeah. So I was there just, chilling. That's where I chill, right? Every time the girls in pass, I'll be talking, we'll be flirting and all kind of stuff and blah, blah, right? And one day I'm there just chilling. She already know how to set up. Now, I see her CD every time. When she come in, I step out the way, right? Because I really don't want to talk to her. Because like she always seems like she's stuck up, right? So I'm just like, I don't need this energy. And then it's like because I ignored her, she just started troubling me. And she's just like, hey man, what kind of name that is? So I'm like, auntie man. I'm just like, I heard it before. Funny, right? And she go like, something with Pumbaa. I'm just like, well, she just recycling old jokes though. Like, what happened, right? And she was going on, she just showed me, and I'm just like ignoring her basically. I'm just like, what don't you want, right? And then after I started giving her some attitude, this girl just like, nah, this guy trying to make me look like a fool. And she turned up the heat on me, and she really made her ambition to really like fuck with me every time I saw her. And I was getting so upset with this girl. I think one time she really, I think I said something and she wanted to like throw some hands. And in my head, I'm just like, my auntie gonna fucking beat my ass if I hit a woman. Right? And in my head, I'm just like, but the way she acting right now, I don't think you can consider her one. Right? And she doing all kind of stuff. And it's only because other people was holding her back and stuff. I wasn't gonna fight her for sure. I definitely was. I would take the blows and look like a punk.
You want something crazy? Remember boy Chemo?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine after everything now. So now Chemo book up on the girl. And some women Chemo made dinner and the girl see me and Chemo. And the girl could tell me hi before she tell Chemo. Hi Chemo say, yo, where you know this you from? I'm saying, partner, man, the guy used to go to school, I'm in high like a thing of going. And then, yo, crazy, small world. Cause boss, that day, Chemo make 2 girl bang me off. Cause Chemo may have a girl, right? And Chemo girl may be stressica.
Best
friend. And Ratid. Like Chemo to tell me what really going with between he and the girl. And Chemo to tell me he a move that he go by the girl anything. But Chemo go do all that, and then two feel that me, cause the other girl go to Chemo phone and see the text and then my name may come up in the text cause he find out that man know the girl or whatnot. So he they ask, about our history or whatever. Just like I really don't know. But the 2 girl and then put a piece of rice in Pamina. Ever tell you about the guy that must slam tick in my head and so I'm like, what really going? Cause like it didn't really hurt for me to react, but I was like, what really a go on, boss? Cause there's a mind for me business now.
Perm, y'all easy talk.
Tell her the boss, girl and that Bex no frig with me now, like a me set the man up.
Cyril used to live Param and she just never used to go in her community. Cause she said the man to them on the basketball court used to look sketchy. Where her name is, the girl who lived right in front of the school from high school. And she lived next to the basketball court in the school, next to Ocean and grandmother, like on the corner.
Yeah, talk about Altracia.
So yeah, on the corner next to Altracia house. So Altracia house was in the front and Cyril house was just at the back of hers. And I'm literally the girl say, oh yeah, I live Param next to that road. I'm just like, oh, so you live next to Altracia and next to Mervyn. And she's like, who are those people? I'm just like, who are those people? Those are your neighbors.
How long ago was this conversation? Because I remember one time we went to Param, right? And I said like, yo, let like long time I see big friend, Big A. So I'm gonna say let's all go check out Tracia. And you may say they could check somebody else. Like who was that? Cause like that whole bro, since then I really been wondering like who in Param that Timon really make a check. Yo, Timon, we're rating the boss. We're rating up. Remember one time I go Param, right? And then we had a girl mirror. I was seeing the girl at them. So I was talking about the cat. I'm a whip down the road now. I'm a look cool now. I'm driving down the road. lean back all the way. We lean back all the way, boss. My hand out far, no shit. I may turn the fetchy steering wheel with like 2 fingers. I'm gonna park up my burger, but no one want the burger because we see Altruist a couple girl over in there, the fetching place. And I did all that, and the girl didn't even see me. The girl didn't even pay attention to me or nothing. I'm like, yo, but really, I truly just spent $7 on buy a burger now. Spend my last $10. My $3 in my name now.
Check out the weekend. No money for school when he opened.
Sad.
Good old days. Struggle days.
Bro, we used to do so much to like get women attention. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm happy I grew up.
Yeah, but a tactic I really used to use now because I used to observe is that first term I trouble y'all. Like you call them terms, you can say that. First term, midterm, end of term. Yeah. So first term, I would trouble these females, right? Give them all my attention. Fuck school. I don't care about the shit. Right? And I'm dealing flirting. I'm just like, aha, every moment I get, I'm flirting. I try not to distract them too much when they're doing their work because like you can't be selfish.
First time I did my schoolwork.
No, I did enough.
Nah, first time I was like a pretty studious. Second term. Second term never does be the longest term. I mean that's cool.
No, because like I know like the first set of work that they give is like they pull it on you easy just to figure out if you know the work before they get into like midterms and stuff and then end the terms, right? So I just know like the work that they give is just to prepare us for like midterms and then from midterms it's like getting heavy.
Just open back up so they have to refresh your brain.
So I'm just like this shit I just go over and I'll remember that shit for the next test, right? So I'm not really too whatever. So I'm there and I'm troubling all these girls hard now. And they kind of cut in this style like I expected them to because I noticed how the fifth form girls and them were moving at the time, right? And how the mans in them used to do. So I was like, bet. So after the first term and midterms done or so, I stopped troubling them. And I just chill in my corner. I do my work. A couple girls check me. My friends check me. We chatting. I ignore them. And it's like my presence that used to annoy them was come and flirt with them all the time was missing out of their life. Since it was like a thing that they got accustomed to. So my absence made them wonder like, yo, what's him or not? So that they used to come check me now. You check? So they used to come and just like, what happened to him? And they come sit down and me and some talk and blah, blah. And I'm like, haha. And then once in a while, I just ignore them, go talk to them.
Manipulate the girl on them. The girl never come check for you, see if you're okay, because you're acting different.
Yeah, I'm acting different.
The girl that taking the press. So
they're
concerned.
They won't think of the press because I'm just chilling in the corner. I'm talking with my bros, we telling jokes. I'm just not studying them.
Yeah, not right? As lively. Bossy, they emotionally manipulate the girl.
You're painting me as the villain.
So as the villain, you be boss, that was a plan.
No, but the thing is, I was flirting and doing it, and then I just said, you know what, let me step back and let me go chill in my corner, focus on school, chalk with my bros, tell the jokes in them, and that's where I was. And they just nah, he over here telling all the jokes, having fun, ignoring us, like, what's going on? So they came check it up, and start, flirting back with me. So I'm just like, yeah, what y'all on?
You manipulate them. They may feel like them are old news. So they have a comeback and for show you that, the good's still good. They're still fresh.
Nah, you see, but when they come on those terms, now they're on my terms. Because now I did take shit.
Because you manipulate them.
It's not manipulation, bro.
That's exactly what it is.
You never know what you got till it's gone. Busy signals say them words, and they were true words, okay? They were true words.
That's when the thing left. That's like when the relationship ends. That's not when you just step back so that they can run to
Nah, anyways, it worked out like that until I just like, I didn't have to do all that long technique no more because I was that guy.
Yeah, I never had to go through no techniques or anything. Everybody was vibing with me.
Nah, because I think I peeped that to you and Brian too. I tell you, like, I think I did tell y'all, like, yo, just stop chase. And you're like, what happened? I was like, yo, just have patience, man. They'll come around.
I wasn't chasing.
No, because you used to flirt with everybody.
Neither Brian never had to chase. Brian,
No, Brian,
all of them.
The reason why Brian had to chase because that was like Brian was just like that guy who just had energy for everybody, right? So when Brian come in the scene, it's like, this guy gonna be vibes, gonna have fun, whatever. So Brian should just play around with everybody, and whoever come from it. He not really looking for nothing, right? You know, you used to have some certain people, they're just like, oh, I want her. And then you go in and you flirt. And they be laughing, they giggling, and you know, and I'm just like,
yo, to this day, I still never said a word to that girl. I don't know how that girl intimidate me the way that she did, but boss, I am still afraid of this girl. I don't even know how she look.
You want me to tell who crossed my mind the other day? I went on Instagram and I saw Zaina. And I remember she and Jamaica was always friends. I was just like, yo, whatever happened to Jamaica boy?
Huh, yeah, I remember when it does love she.
Okay. I had a little thing for Jamaica for a moment in time. But then I think it was Ty. Ty was saying that, oh no, that's my thing, man. I was just like, say less.
I remember when sometime when Shama came back to Antigua and we went to there was like dinner or something, and it was like some place, bro.
Old Road.
Yes. And then for some strange reason, Jamaica may have the same restaurant or something. I was like, wow, look at this. Timon have the opportunity to go talk to this girl that I know Timon is in love with. And Timon.
Why is it love so strong? Look, it was never that strong.
Timon, you've been obsessed with the girl, boss.
No, she just had a really nice body.
Timon,
she was a little bit insecure about it for some reason. I'm just like,
one time you fall asleep. You fall asleep, bro, right? You fall asleep, boss. And this exactly was like, I'm like what? The man snore and call the girl name at the same time.
Hey, man, you gonna get straight down now. Honest to honest.
That's exactly what happened.
I remember they had this one point in time. I think she was in 5th form at the time, and I was in 4th form, and we were talking like, cause I was just like, bro, why don't just ask for her number? Cause we were just talking and we're having a good conversation. I'm like, Jamaica, what's your number? She gave me her number. I was like, bet. So I had the number and I didn't talk to her for like a week or 2, like text her. Like I'll see her at school and talk to her, but I didn't text her until like 2 weeks later, right? And
last time I did that, when I text the girl the 2 weeks after, she never remember who me be.
She lied. I told her.
I did a response. So I don't know.
So yeah, I talked to her 2 weeks later and we were like really talking. And that's when she was telling me she kind of like insecure about her body and stuff because she had like love handles. And I'm just like, I would eat caramel syrup all for you. Those love handles are handles for me to hold on to and stuff, right? So I'm telling her jokes and all kind of thing. And she laughing. And I'm in my head, I'm like, nobody, which man out here care about love handles? So you think a man go pull up on some love handles is like, wow, this is the turnaround point. This is not for me. I'm just like, I see them and it's just like, it's a person. It's a body part. Like that's something you can deal with if you wanted to. If you don't, whatever. Like maybe there's some guy just like, ooh, no. Those are fools. And they probably smell sweaty. I don't know.
Nothing Antigua.
Is it Antigua man the piggy?
Antigua man love them girl big in the bus.
I'm saying. Right? So in my head, I'm trying to figure out like, where did this whole insecurity about her body came from? Because at the time, she was a hot gal, right?
Hot gal, no fetch.
So I'm just like, where's she getting this energy from? Because I know it's not no nigga in school. And I don't feel like them girls chatting her up. So because she I don't think she had that much confrontation with people. I think she had 1 or 2 beef with somebody for like, because them girls were hating. But like when she told me, so I was kind of surprised. I'm just like, man, why? It didn't make sense to me. Why do you think good-looking people really get like insecure?
Everybody always insecure. Like bro, because I don't know, man. So like we compare ourselves to people who are like out of our league a lot. we will compare ourselves to the models and everything that you see on the internet. But then again, this was the old days, so I don't know what model she did see on the internet that she did compare herself to.
Raven Simone.
Raven fat.
At the time, when she was on Dr. Raven?
Yeah, she was chubby.
She was chubby. Yeah, you're right.
We would say Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer ugly.
Who?
Keke Palmer. You forget what? You remember Keke Palmer was?
No, I remember her. I just don't remember her being ugly.
She wasn't pretty when she was younger, boss.
You see her now?
She good now. She said she have like cystic acne or something.
Where her face look ridiculously good right now. I follow her on Instagram because she's still mad funny.
Yeah, I follow on Instagram too. Her face, like it breaks out every couple of.
Oh months. Like Adidra. I did peep that. But I'm just like, because what Adidra was telling me to, like, her acne break out, she on the period. I'm just like, every month. That is tough. Like, I wonder how much other girls go through certain things like that. You know what I mean? I know somebody who period lasts at least like 2 weeks. I'm just like, throw yourself away. That's like half.
As soon as he done,
you're just preparing for it to come back again.
If it come early,
right?
She only get that week off.
So I was just like, bro, God just hates certain people, though. Like, bro, what did your parents do, or what are you planning to do in the future? Like, why is this your punishment?
That girl that says she had a 2 weeks period. She currently have a man?
No.
Because I know bad boy get their punch in no fetch. Unless they do rainbow kisses.
You're gross. You're gross. That's what that is. Y'all don't look up rainbow kisses, please.
Yo, I remember, dog, a day on a school bus. Stefan Lake, right? From Freetown.
Freetown, man, different, dog. Platy, Stefan used to go grammar school.
Stefan, no man, no fuck. Stefan, tell me something now. He tell me something. He tell me.
What, helicopter?
Home, right? No,
okay.
Meat spin.
That's what
the boy tell me now. Go home, tell me like something. Google meat spin. So boy, must say, yeah, I'm gonna go do that, boss. I'm gonna go home. I know, but even go home, I go Timon house.
Yes, I'm gonna be hard.
I'm gonna go into Google now. Meat spin. And then boss, there was like no thumbnail or anything. I'm gonna click the video now. I'm gonna click the 7 boss. I'm say, man, they just swing it tool around the fetch in place. I'm saying, tall. So I'm turn my computer over to Timon.
Yeah, and I didn't know what he's saying tall first. I'm just like, what are the boss? And he say, he not say nothing. So I had to go grab the laptop to see what we talking about. I'm just like, you know, man, boy. He's like, no. That was Stefan. I'm like, yeah, Stefan, man.
So then when the time for me to finally go X out the page, right? Something pop up by the screen. I say, what you say you are officially gay now? I'm like, nigga, what? That shit broke my heart, you know. That shit broke my heart, bro. Like, I really trusted Stefan and the
so I can't trust Freetown, man.
That'll be the last time Stefan had a real conversation though.
That
after that, I never really like my rating moment, rating that much because
he played too much, man. Because when I first started catching school bus, right, the yellow school bus on them, we used to come from town, go to Wilkies, and then from Wilkies come up east, Newfield side, right? And while we in the bus and so, Stefan used to always like just to trouble me and bats me up and so, right? And it was me, my cousin, and them, and you know my partner Joshua, right? And Joshua know them mans because he had family up Freetown, he had got Freetown and so he and them man to laugh and a chat, and he just laughing at their jokes, but he not really making jokes with them. Plus, you know, I can handle the joke, so he not really worried about me, right? But Stefan just, they love, man. He just like, I'm sitting on the chair. He comes like, yo, just over, dog. The bus basically empty since I reach Wilkies. So now I'm just like, nah, dog, go sit down somewhere. Man, sit down, yeah. So he start push up on me. So now I'm kind of like pushing myself against him so he don't push me in, right? And he kind of move and I almost falling on the ground. And I was just like, yo, I'm to dog. And I kind of push on the bush. I was like, top right now, sit down. Right? So I go, I can sit down. And He sit down right behind me and start, because he used to grow out his fingernails long, like a bitch. I don't know why. Dirty ass, long yellow ass fingernail. And he just behind the seat and dig me. I'm just like, yo, stop, man. I love man, no. Right? He said, oh, you try some love, man. Right? And then I'm trying to ignore him because at that point, I still Christian.
Time,
I can't cuss.
Remember time somebody tell you that then the love man, right? And he said, oh, you want to see love man? Go in the corner, let me touch you. Hey, we never laughed so much in our life, man. No matter you want to see love man, go in the corner, let me touch you.
Yeah, he used to quick in the comebacks and like is whatever he say, he usually come out funny.
Yo,
but it just used to wild. Yeah. So we on the bus, right? And he must do so. I'm just like, I'm fed up, right? So I kind of like turn around and then hit him, right? And the man's like, yo, and the bus man drive, and he look back like, hey, I thought as the conductor, he talk about, make your guy out, right? You know, make your guy out right here. I'm going to kick y'all out. Y'all better sit down. And she point little hole punch them at us, telling us to sit down, right? And I'm about to sit down, and then this man hit me back, right? So now we in the aisle of the bus fighting, right? And this man pinching and scratching me and using his nails and digging me. And I was like, what is guy up to? It hurt, honestly. Right? So I'm pushing him and the bus holding brakes and we doing all kind of falling here and there. And I'm turning and twisting on the ground and I'm punching and he hitting and scratching. And I felt the type of way because his scratches was really cutting up my skin. And I feel like my punches weren't even doing much, right? But I was really hitting him, right? And then he stopped the bus. I said something. And I guess because they knew the bus driver, the conductor, she was from Freetown. So she knows Stefan people, right? And she kind of like put me in the front of the bus and told me I can't catch the bus again for the next couple of weeks or whatever. So I said, all right, bet. So I up the road now begging ride. And guess who I see in the bus? Stefan. And I couldn't catch bus. So after school now, I have to go home and catch public bus. And I begs because now I have to pass Stefan to go catch regular old bus usually about $3. My emergency, Pecky, and he on school bus when he's the one who instigated the whole shit. And then from there, I just like, I don't like him, I don't like her, and I hope that they don't ever trouble me.
Nah, me and Stefan may have a I may have a little bonding moment over the girl from in the village, the Christ the King girl that does live down the road. Kiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bad girl. Man, me remember boy. I'm telling you, boy, the girl, boss. But everybody does trouble, she knows. Glenn, Ross, Clot, boy.
In here. That was wild because like I used to always see all troubling her, and I'm just like, there's no way my game is gonna start up to what they was pushing. So let me just mind my business. I didn't even try to attempt because if you all get it or not getting it, I wasn't gonna like. She not doing less. She not.
I shoot the shot, boss.
No, I already caught that's the loss. I was just like, let me just mind my business. See, tell her a good day.
Cause like I was like, yo, this girl pretty though. So like I'm gonna see all the big man and them shoot the shot. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna shoot the shot, see what going. And boy,
see, uncle never used to love man.
What do you mean, like an anti-man type? I'm thinking.
Yeah, and he never used to trouble some liquor girl too.
Me remember the liquor girl part, but I think remember people that say yeah, anti-man.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. But people say
one time, one time we made a girl, right? I like by the house next to the sushi house. Man, the girl over there cool out now. And boss, like beer vibes, no. I'm here Warren Bus will come in. I want Warren Bus will come in now. I'm say, Tyler, what the time be, boy? I'm like, oh shit, what really happened? Because when the Stefan, either me or Stefan in trouble this gap on the bus now. And boy, I'm over there now. And boss, I'm saying like, there's a fondle up on the playground. And then when Warren Bus passed, right, Stefan look out the window. And boss.
Yo, I know he just doing something wild.
The bus passed, right? And the bus they pass slow because remember the road crossed them bad.
Bad.
And boss, Stefan, get up And he walked to the back of the bus while the bus moved. And I just look out the window. Yo, I mean, funny though, shit was. That was the last time the girl me ever vibes with me now. The last time she ever vibes with me.
What except for tells you?
Me don't really know. Me don't really know. But you know, I can't call it a loss. I can't call it a loss.
Yeah, good times. Yo, you remember that time? Because I messaged Kiel about it today. Cap, yesterday. It was a time he came to church and he was telling me about this anime concept or novel concept or book concept. And it was about, I was just talking about it and he was explaining to me again, but I'm gonna tell you like how I told him. And basically
like technomancers and whatnot.
So you remember?
Yes.
Yes. Bro, when you and Kiel came to church, it was either Saturday morning, afternoon, or night. You all literally left where you all were and came to church. Oh wait, I think it was the afternoon. Y'all didn't go to church in the morning. Y'all were probably just chatting or by Kiel and them place. Had this idea and y'all came to church. Pulled me out to church. Pulled me out to church to tell me this sick ass idea. Right?
Technomancer, psychomancer, and then like I remember something with like kinesis and something, but like I don't remember the exact name and for those ones.
I find myself thinking about it every so often because I'm just like the way how the concept of it is like people had this technology where they were using locks and keys and only certain people could use it, and they had certain abilities and they were different class of people, and y'all were telling it so lively and stuff, and I was just like, yo, I'm in this world right now. Yeah, but it was only like a concept.
And it was I think it was a school environment too. Like, I remember it vividly, bro, because like we really sat down there. We had a long conversation about it, and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, so bro, it's just been on like every so often it pop up in my head. I'm just like, man, I wish I could hear more of that story and what really unfolds. Like I need the beginning, I need the start, I need the end, I need the conflict, I need the the betrayal, I need the twist, I need more of this action.
I remember we did contact Ashworth to draw.
Because Ashworth could draw shit with a mouse in painting. I don't know if y'all remember painting on Windows 97.
Let me look at my computer. Even they paint still a thing.
This one was making sick art with painting, dog. I'm just like, bro, you are so talented. You need to drop out of school and do some shit. I didn't tell him that. I was thinking it. I would never encourage somebody to drop out of school.
I would.
I would encourage you to drop out of college, not high school. Yeah. So I told Kiel, and Kiel was just like, bro, it's so funny that you brought this up because like 2 days ago, I was thinking about the same thing. I was like, what are you doing, Kiel? Like in your spare time, you should really go back and then craft it out. And I was gonna bring up the Romantic Chronicles of the Dragon Warrior. But I was like, nah. So I was picturing this idea of a novel that I was like, if I ever had the free time, I would write this story, and I'm pitching like this sick ass story. I don't want to tell it now, just in case I actually decide to use my free time to do it. But it's just cool. Cause the age of Wattpad, man used to be a writer. Right? Everybody used to be like, Wattpad, we can read books, read people creations. Because everybody used to go up there and watch and read them eroticals. Right?
Yo,
them girls used to go on Wattpad and just read and just like,
let's make another app like that.
I was thinking about an app like that, like it's called like I was gonna call it Infinity Book, but I just feel like if you call it Infinity, it had more concept to it. If any of y'all are asshole thief my idea, give me 25%. I don't want to work all my life.
That's reasonable.
It's reasonable. Right? And basically it's an app that would help creators, check. So the way how it would work is
there is let me see what this app is. Now keep continue what you're saying. But...
Okay. So it's a way that creators could like interact more with the fan. So let's say you're writing a book and everybody's reading it while you're writing, then they could just like leave comments and like, engage with you while you post them monthly, weekly, every 3 months, whatever the case is, right?
You can even
And
have like a little sweepstake thing where like, oh, do this and da, and for your chance to feature in the book. And like,
yeah, stuff like that. So it's interactive, right? But then that's not the key point in it. When you finish your book, like you could post a book that you already had published, or you could write one to completion. But it's a thing where you can create branches and bridges, right?
but man, I
So
could have write a manga in there.
no, that's the thing. So it was geared around writing books, stories, novel, mangas, what else? We call it conspiracy theories. And the thing is, it allows the fans to create a branch in the story every 10 chapters. And then they can write their own story as to the alternative story, right? So they can make a certain amount of branches as you want it, or you can just make the branch keep going on. But at a certain point, you'll have to bridge it back to the main storyline to get to the finish or to an alternative finish, right? So in that sense, it's more like, I don't know if you know how Reddit work, but the best comment goes to the top. So you give the people like an opportunity to like, all right, within the next 6 months is going to be open. This branch.
Tell both of you use Reddit. I know you're talking about.
No. It's like it has a concept like Reddit.
Oh, okay, so boom, boom, boom. So you started using Reddit now?
No, not yet.
Trash.
I was looking up on it and I realized like, oh shit, that's the same concept I had for the app, but they're using it differently, right? So on Reddit, like yeah, when you have a comment and people like that comment, it moves up the chain, right? So the most popular comment keeps going to the top until it's at the top. So everybody who comes to this page, they will see the top comment, which is yours, as the most popular one amongst all of them, right? So the same way the book would go. So you have a time period where you have to put in your chapter, your branch chapter of the alternative story. And people will read it and like it, and it will move up and move up and move up. And the last three, the author could pick one or just let the people or the fans pick it. And then it will get published on the alternative story. So then the fans created an alternate story that could be way more epic than yours or equally as epic. And they have the opportunity to give it a end or to bridge it back to the alternate story. So you can go bridge out and then bridge back and then bridge out and then bridge back every 10 chapters, right? And you can do that for like manga conspiracy theories and a whole bunch of like implications for it. So I was just like, yo, that's so fucking sick, right? Because then just imagine you read like a Stephen King book and you're just like, yo, this book is sick. But what if you create a branch and then tell a whole different story off of some little thing that the character did, like the character said yes or no or something. So it's like, it makes it engaging. So while you're reading and like, okay, so let's say you're the person who created the book, right? And you wanted to give everybody an experience, like you're part of the story. You can go down certain parts and you reach to a fork in the road, like, all right, Jaron has a gun and he's about to use it. Like, does he shoot or doesn't he shoot? You can say he shoots the person and then it'll take you on a branch. So now you and two other persons, or you and somebody else could read the same book and end up to either the same end or an alternative end.
Like two different stories. Like weren't there, bro? Hold on, pause. Was there a show like that on Netflix, was?
The Bandersnatch, where you had to press the yes or no, and if you did the wrong thing, they'll tell you, "Oh, you're being controlled" or something. Yeah, it was fucking sick. But that's not where I had the idea from. I had this idea way longer than that. But it's still sick.
I'm just trying to remember that.
Yeah, no, it's sick, man. I got bare $1 billion ideas now, but I just broke. I
feel you, bro. I really think that I'm supposed to be like a manager or some shit. Cause I have ideas and I know ways to make money and like everything, right? And I know how to like exploit talent. The thing is, I don't think I have the talent.
So you just bring it out from somebody.
Yeah, but I don't have nobody that trusts me like that. I'm like, bro, like you don't even really need to do that much now. Like all you need to do is just do your craft, your arts, whatever it is, and just leave the rest to me. But like they scared to like leave it in my hands. I don't understand why. Cause like, bro, I'm a businessman. I know how to fucking market. I know how to communicate. I know how to get what I want.
You know, it's funny. At time me and my own was chatting, and I was like asking like, yo, why everybody always blame the devil for things? You know, oh shit did work out. It's the devil for that, right? I was like, this guy probably just trying to commit sins in peace and win souls over, but like he keep getting called. Like, you know, when somebody call your name and you know when you sneeze and you're like, oh, who chat me? This
Yeah.
man can't get. This man probably dusting his house or his lair, trying to get rid of all this dust because he keeps sneezing. People just chatting him, calling up his name straight, right? And I was like, why people do that? And he just like, he don't really know, but like he don't think the devil works the way how people think, right? So I'm just like, all right, tell me more. And he just like, when people say the devil controls or use you, right? Or people sell their soul. No. It's like the whole sell your soul thing, because I think we were touching about that too. Like they think people were successful. They're always like, oh, he's successful doing this thing. He sold his soul to the devil. And my dad just like, he don't think it's like a literal sell your soul in a sense, because the devil won't operate the same way he did back in the past. He evolved just like everybody else, right? His tactics will change. And he says he think the devil works on more of a vibe. So let's say Jaran is going to encourage everyone to sin, right?
Sounds
Like, yeah,
something I would do.
let's go to the club and party and do all kind of stuff. Jaron is not just gonna go and tell everyone, yo, let's go sin, right? But he set it up in a way where he sent a man to give Jaron some tickets so Jaron can get into this club. And Jaron just like, oh, cool. And then he invite everyone, and then everyone go to the club and it's everyone sin. So it's like he isn't telling people what to do, controlling people. He just opening doors. So like, let's say me and you go to a bank.
Why you can't open doors to me?
Because you're not on the same vibe as whatever his people are. No, he is on, right?
I find that hard to believe. Actually, you know what? I really don't. Because like, I truly don't think that there's anybody else that really think like me. Because I don't think. I could probably say that. I don't think. Like the way I operate, bro, it's just different. It's just different. And you know what? What might probably make me fail at most things that I do is I get really obsessive. And then when I get obsessive about something, I like I start getting really critical, you know, like super critical on myself and how I'm supposed to make everything happen. And then after I get like disappointed because I didn't live up to the standard, the unrealistic standard that I put inside of my head. Because even with my whole weight loss thing, bro, I didn't lose weight for like 2 weeks, and I could see my body was changing, right? Like I could see that my body was like recompositioning or whatever the term is. But like I didn't see any weight dropping off the scale, so I felt disappointed. And I was gonna give up on it.
Just so easy, so simple.
Just so.
Well, see, you understand everything I was saying, right? Because like when I was saying, I was like, did I confuse John or the listeners? Because I tend to do that.
Nah, I understand.
Okay. Because I was gonna bring another analogy about you trying to set a record. Because like, okay, let's say me and Jaron were going to everyone, the producer, to go, you know, sell a record. Jaron, no, deep down he have Christian ties and he believes in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But you know, he's just trying to make some money out here. So he using this as a stepping stone. The devil know that Jaron only using this as a stepping stone and he's not gonna win Jaron's soul over, but he gonna win mine. So I go into this interview with Jaron. We both produce our albums. Jaron owns some way better than mine. But they say, I feel a vibe with Timon. I will go with Timon. And they pick me because I'm more susceptible to just bring more people to him. And Jaron is just like, he only gonna do it for 2 years. That's not, you know. He gonna make his money and then dip.
Milk it, that God. That's really me, bro.
Yo, so he said he feel like that how the devil be opening doors for people, and he's not really like selling souls because that's the old tactic. He don't need to, because you know the way how we live right now is like, oh, souls, bet. We just jump to anything. It's not even hard right now to get people to sin. You just tell them, oh, I eat pussy. You're not gonna wait till you get married? Nah. You know, it's just a whole quick thing going on. It's like, it's so easy to just sin. And I know I just jumped to sex or sin technically it is, because whatever. But man, you think I can really? I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Go ahead, finish
Nah. Just now almost choked, so I just chill. God's like, no, shut up. Nah, but how your week, bro?
My week has been pretty long. That's really it. I don't think I did anything of importance. I just worked and worked out.
You just worked and work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to like my work this week. It was kind of I had a whole bunch of stuff to do because like I finished my super trams. They sent them out today, and we got back some other stuff that I did, and I just had to finish up some work for the boss. Like the boss had me make 5 DMT trampolines that they're not even customers don't even know they exist, and the man's like, I don't want 1, I want 5. I was like, you're not even selling them. They're not even going up on the website anytime soon because you still have to send a prototype out to test. So why are we making 5? What if nobody want them or the prototype mash up? Or what we do, throw with the rest that I made? Right? So I'm there working on these things slowly because I'm just like, he get grants to make improvements on his shit from the government. So I guess he can waste the money because it's free money. Because I don't know how that shit work. Like the government will give you money for research purposes on a thing, and you have to use the money or you're gonna get taxed hard. So it literally is in his best interest to spend I'm not gonna say millions, but thousands of dollars, or he's gonna get in trouble if you don't spend the money. Like, how come nobody doing that to me? Like, give me the money.
I would appreciate that too, because if they give me the money, I have a lot of things that I can do.
I have a lot of things I could research. You know what I mean? But anyways, so yeah, so I was working on those, and I think it was Thursday night. Nope, it was Wednesday night. I stayed up late because I saw this advertisement for a movie, and I was just like, that looked interesting. So I said, you know what, let me go watch it. I usually get like 3 hours to myself when I come back from work during the week, and before I have to go sleep. And I said, you know what? I don't think this movie gonna be long. Let me just watch it. It was called Infinites, right? So I went to go watch it. It was a letdown. Like the concept was good, but it's a movie. And when I realized the time was after 12, so this is me. That means I'm gonna go sleep after 1 because I will lie down there and not go to sleep. And then I got to work and I was so tired. Like I got up, I drove, I got to work, I put on my overalls, and I just started working. And I know I can't sit down and just be lazy, so I had to stand up and be lazy. So just imagine you're tired, but you want to be productive, but you're definitely not productive. And you're not fooling nobody, so you could just sit down and just, not be productive. But I couldn't do that because I would feel really terrible about it. So I was working extra slow. I had 8 pieces to do. I did 3. I did 3 the Thursday. Week? No, just the Thursday. So Friday, I had to do the rest. So I'm just like, I could have done all of this on Thursday. I really could have. And I'm wondering if they realize, because I'm pretty sure like when I leave, because there's one other guy, Chris, that's usually there after I leave, right? So I pretty came and said, oh, Tim, I did 3. And then he left today. I was like, wait, this nigga could have done all this yesterday. Or you don't think they really do them kind of calculations?
Probably don't.
Probably just in my head. And another thing all I want to ask too is like, because on Fridays, I literally work from 7 to like 12:01, 1:30. I don't take any breaks. I don't even bring food, right? But I write my time 30 minutes. I give myself 30 extra minutes saying that I'll take my lunch break and then go home. But I just go home. Is that wrong?
I mean, you're getting paid for your lunch?
Yeah.
But then, yeah, you're stealing time.
If I get paid for my lunch?
Yeah.
How? Because I work past 12 o'clock. I usually have my lunch at 12 o'clock, right? But I work until 1, sometimes 1:30.
Uh-huh.
And then I said, if I was going to take my lunch at 12, let me just take it at 1:30, which would make when I finish lunch is 2. So I leave at 1:30,
then yeah,
and then I write it down as my 30 minutes lunch break, and then I leave. So it's like at 1:30, I'm taking my lunch break, and as soon as I finish eat my lunch and it's 2 o'clock, I'll leave. But I just
okay, so you don't leave before the lunch.
Because
I thought you were saying that you leave at 1:30 and then you say that you're clocked out at 2.
Oh yeah. So I leave before. Yeah. So at 1:30, I leave for lunch. So by the time I'm on the road driving home, it's 2 o'clock, and then my lunch is over, and I'm packing up to leave. But I'm already on my way home because let's say I drove to McDonald's to eat, and as soon as I ate at McDonald's, I just go home.
I feel like that's wrong.
Why though?
Because okay, so you don't have to eat lunch there, but you're not leaving from work. So the last time you were actually at work was the 1:30, not 2 o'clock. So as far as they go, if they look at the clock, like I feel like I don't know, man.
But just think about it. If I took my lunch at 12:30 and then I work till 2, what's the difference? Because at 2 o'clock I'm leaving.
Absolutely nothing is the difference. But it's really the principle. You're not supposed to. Most places they kind of restrict that you
to take my lunch at the last hour.
Yeah, the last, not the last hour, the last like half hour of your working shift.
Well, why? It's my time to do it. I'm still putting in the same amount of work time. I'm literally working harder because I don't take a break, which is 10 minutes. Because I take 3 10-minute breaks and 30-minute lunch, right? But that's when I do my 11 hours, right? But on Fridays, I leave at sometimes 1:30, right? So it shouldn't matter. Like if I came at 7 o'clock and decide, I'm going to take my lunch and my breaks now, is that a problem?
I mean, I can't say no.
Don't listen to me. No, I hear what you're saying, but I'm just still curious. I'm just like, to me, it makes sense. But I'm wondering, what if one day the lady come in and she's just like, hey, Tim, I'm gone, and it's Friday. You just stay until 2.
Where she comes, she say, oh, well, Tim, I'm on lunch, and then you never come back in. Like, why if you were supposed to physically clock out?
Oh no, if I was supposed to physically clock out, I probably wouldn't have done that. But I just write it in a time log or a time book or whatever. Like
you're not lying, but something about it just
feel wrong.
Yeah.
And for the listeners, right? They say ask and it shall be given. I'm asking y'all, if y'all have any questions that y'all want to ask Jaron, Evran, and I, right? Ask it. If you have anything y'all want to hear us discuss, talk about, just
then the red honor.
No, some people be dropping and telling us some shit, man, giving us some compliments or whatnot. But I'm just saying, ask and it shall be given. So I'm out here asking, and I hope it's given. Anyways, back to the whole stuff. I don't think at first it didn't bother me because sometimes I'll be giving some extra minutes. Like if I mess up on a project and I'm just like, shit, that was my mistake, I would deduct it out my work time. And then the lady kind of gave me shit about that. She's just like, stop deducting hours from your time when you make a mistake. We paying you to do a shit. People make mistakes. I was just like, okay. Right? Because I just thought that was the right thing to do. I'm using company time and fucking up, so I need to be punished for it. Right? So I'm punishing myself. And she's just like, don't do that.
You crazy. What?
No,
is this?
If
hold on. I'm on Twitter. And
see how this man disrespectful?
Okay, it's a food production system. All our farmers to grow vegetables and raise fish at the same time, and it's an integrated system. Yeah. It's a Wayne thing, bro. Lincoln Farm. What we have here is an aquaponic farm facility. Integration hydroponic. Skips it. Wayne Gardner, owner of Lincoln Farm. According to his father, was a fisherman by profession, but in his senior years, he transitioned to agriculture before passing in 2014. Skip. Very profitable. Skip. And there's a whole thing. So like, ABS man, go check out Wayne Farm.
Yeah, what's there?
I mean, but Wayne
manage the farm. No?
Wayne look kind of soft right now. No, it look like me can't bother.
So I can bang up Wayne. Yo, Kia, set it up, bro. Set it up. Set it up. Tell when I'm out here doing my squats. I'm out here working on these biceps. I could take him now. Shit, Kia, I could take you on the way. No, I can't take Kia. Kia D's right now. I might probably only take Wayne. Then again, all people strong, dog.
Me don't know about that. I never fight no old person.
No, one time, right? Maybe I was young still, and that's why I went to the beach with my old man, right? And this man can do a whole bunch of shit that I can't do, like swim. Right? This man used to swim with people on his back, take them out in the water, and come back and swim with people.
I really don't know how the hell they did that.
I don't know how they do it.
I really wish I could do that.
I know. Like, they're literally natural lifeguards. Like, they could do bro. I swear they swim without their hands and their legs. Bro, so yeah, one time, right? And what my dad used to do when he goes to the beach, and so he'd jog, he like, we'll go to the beach, and he would jog from one end to the other end at least 2 or 3 times, right? Before you go in the water.
You must want me dead.
Right, and he does it like all the time when he goes to the beach. He jogs up and down, and then he go in the water and just relax, and then he's do a couple laps swimming. And I'm just like, I always see him do it, and this is me. One of these times I could do it. So when he on like his second or third run, I would kind of race him, go down, right? And when he realized I come in with full speed to come past him, I see his little jog turn into a faster jog. And the moment I pass him, this man let out. And I'm just like, what? Bro, the man always surprised me when he do it, because I'm just like, how do you get this burst of energy on sand and take off when I already had momentum going in that direction? And he just always does it. And I'm like, I'm never going to disrespect my old man to the point where he have to go give me a big man punch. Because, when you're old, you just realize, I can hurt myself. But you throw them punches like if you're going to break your hand and you don't give 2 fucks. If this is the last punch I have to give with my right hand, you're taking this big man punch. I feel like that's what big man, they don't have nothing to lose when they come to
The boy hit you with the Midoriya.
You check the 101%.
I say, yep, can't use my hand for the next 6 months, but it been worth it.
It been worth it. I put him in his place. I want if the man shattered his knees just to show me that I'm a punk. And he always sound a punk, bro. Yo, when I tell the man let off, dog. And the thing is, it's not just my dad. Because my cousin Rick, who's older than me, he says sometimes so he be doing some shit and his old man just have to let him know that, yo, I'm not the one. So I'm wondering, like, why these old men just at some point in time just literally have to flex their muscles real quick. So I wonder if Wayne like that, like, he dropping the ball right now in terms of keeping his muscular physique up, but he just letting everybody know that, like, come assume that I'm still, like, I'm weak or something. Like, I'm just waiting for somebody to underestimate me.
Because, like, looking at his chest look a little soft. Like, I can see he got some more fat on his body.
Like what about Kenny?
I don't really know Kenny look too much. Like, honestly, I can see his body fat like is higher.
Cause like real talk, this is like how Cameron Keller is like working out like daily. They got one point Kenny's like, shit. I put their mans onto this thing and he don't see like they're gonna stop. All right. You don't think Kenny and I'll have to like still go to the gym because he's just like, one of these days I might talk to Keller real loud and Keller might just stand up and say with his chest, fuck you. Right? What am I supposed to do in that situation?
Put it on the back.
That's what then suppose Kenny realized that Kia benching like 400 and he only benching 3.
What?
You don't think Kenny could be like, I honestly don't want to bother up this you man. Cause like
ask Kiel how much you bench.
Cause like I remember this one time, like it was something I was technically kind of being a little disrespectful, but I had at that point I felt like I needed to be disrespectful so I could be heard. Because they like it was like, you live on my roof, live on my house. I didn't hear what you need to say. Just stop talking. You're irritating me. I don't care. You're not doing what you want to do, right? That's the type of vibe I was getting. So I was just like, nah. I know I'm gonna get in trouble. I might probably get bads up, but I need y'all to listen and hear what I have to say, right? So I'm there and I'm literally following them, my parents and them, and we kind of like having this argument, right? I'm talking real loud. I'm really watching what I say, so I don't say the wrong thing, even though I'm talking real loud to them. I'm already crossing lines. I don't want to cross too far, right? And I see my own man getting irritated, but I'm also getting irritated that he getting irritated because they're still not listening to me, right? And in my head, I'm just like, I'm gonna get blows for sure.
Oh, baby.
Fourth Farm.
Time for me to come up and tell them I'm seeing Coochie now.
Bro, I saw Coochie when I came on today. I was like, I think I saw King Nair or something fucking somebody on the back, and I was just like, nah, no.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, just cool. So yeah, so I'm there now and I'm talking, and I don't remember what the conversation was about, but I said something and Teddy stopped and swing his backhand, right? And I saw it coming and I couldn't even guard myself. And I know I couldn't flinch or move. So I look him dead in the eye and his hand stopped like inches away from my face, right? And I'm looking him dead in the eye, right? And I'm just like, nah, I'm not moving, right? So it's like when I realized that he didn't hit me, and I realized my face didn't let off, that like gave the impression that I was scared or literally frozen. I kept talking that shit. You check? And he looked at me just like, oh, so Timon really trying to fight. Like he really, if I hit him, I feel like he would have hit back. Because I feel like I would. Because I feel like if he hit me, I'm Fourth Farm. I feel like if he hit me, I would have to, I don't know, like defend myself somehow.
I mean, why, first of all, why he could try to shy you? Like, you know, like what does that accomplish?
I know, to get me to shut up. Like, okay, because my old man, he don't want to, like, when he discipline us, like me, I don't know about Shana, when he discipline me, he makes sure he does it on the calm pretenses. Like, he doesn't hit me out of anger or annoyance. It's like, I deserve this lick. You know you deserve this lick. This is your punishment. And he's doing it calmly. So I feel like in that moment, he was just frustrated and annoyed that I'm literally following him into his bedroom, making noise, cussing and arguing. And he's just tired. He probably had a long day. Check. So that was really about to be a backhand, and maybe he like catch his composure and stopped, right? But then he realized, oh shit, Tim, I'm about this thing. He about this. Like, I think this kid might actually fight me in this little walkway to the room, right? And after that, like, my face was ball up now after I realized they hit me. And he kind of listened to what I had to say. And that was the only point, like, I got him to really sit down and talk. Like, he left the bedroom, went around the dining table and sat down and had a talk. And he called mommy, and then we really talk. I'm telling him, like, I don't understand why y'all don't rate me, dog. Right? I'm a responsible young man. I know who my friends are. I know this and this. I don't ask for things. I'm content with what I have.
About your friends? What the situation?
No. It's nothing about that. I was asking to go somewhere, and he's like, nah, just stay home. And I was just like,
ask for go somewhere.
Yeah, because like I live with people, and they feed me. So I feel like at certain times, out of respect, I have to let them know that, hey, this is what I want to do. Like, y'all cool with that? And they're like, yeah, nah, do your thing. You understand? So I really want to go down the road because I think, Mons was doing a whole bunch of stuff, right, that weekend, like the last weekend, the weekend before that. And I usually go out and stuff, my drink and John or whatever, right? But I know my parents had a thing going on. And I was just like, I don't want to go to that. Like, I just want to go on the road and chill with my friends then. And the week before that, I know something was going on and I didn't ask them to leave the house. I said, I'm not going to ask them 2 times in a row to go down the road. So I choose the latter, right? The later date. The one that seemed more interesting. And he said, no. So I was just like, wait, I'm not asking y'all for money. I'm not asking y'all for much. I'm literally saying, last week I was going to ask y'all if we can go down the road, but I said, you know what? I can't ask y'all 2 times in a row. I want to go tonight. I did what y'all wanted last week. Let me have this thing, you know? And he's just like, nah. I was just like, why? He's just like, because I just they weren't giving me a valuable reason. You know what I mean? Like if they said, honestly, I just had a feeling. I just don't want to go on the road tonight because whatever. I'd have been like, shit, I understand. Because you gave me a reason. They just saying no. No explanation, like if I didn't need one. Right? I'm just like, yo, I have beer family on this hill. I could just leave y'all and go there now. Right? But then it could be a whole bunch of drama, and I just don't want to cause more problem for my parents and making it seem like they're raising the wrong child. So I'm just really trying to get answers, and they're just not listening to me because they're just disrespectful to me. So afterwards, like they talk to me and stuff. I'm just telling them, I honestly don't understand. Like, I think I'm a good enough child. I listen to all your rules. I abide by all your rules. I think I've been decent. I don't ask for much. I understand your situation. I know y'all don't have a lot, and I'm grateful for everything y'all be doing. And I look, last week I was gonna ask you to go, and I said, nah, my parents probably wouldn't want me to. So I said, let me chill. This week is a better week, and I said, let me go with my friends this week. So I'm asking you, right? I still might have gone, even if they said no, but I was just giving you a heads up because I don't run things around here. And that's all it was. And after I really explained myself and I really showed them what it is that I be seeing, what I be thinking, and just because I don't talk about it doesn't mean I don't understand or get it. I understand. And they realized like, oh no, I see you thinking. All right. And they let me do what I was doing, right? And like I got like I already had enough freedom because I would just walk around the place and do things. Say I'm going on the road and I go down to the next side of the island. Right. So I know I had freedom. I could do shit. But it's like when I ask, they say no. So why would I ever ask? But this time I felt like nah, I'm gonna be real with my parents and tell them what it is that I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, instead of just saying I'm going on the road, I'll come back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's all. And they just didn't want to hear it. I'm just like, why? And after you got to an understanding, I just tell them, yeah, I'm going on the road. And they just allow me after that. And all they needed to do now was just listen because they really, I don't know what to say, but I don't know how they were really thinking about me. But all I know was they didn't rate me. I don't know if they were still seeing me as, oh, just Timon. I don't want him to go on the road and do some foolishness. I know how the world works. I'm not going to say I knew how the world worked at that time, but I knew how my environment that I was in worked.
That might say his parents never rate you.
They didn't rate me, dog. They must have listened. Man, look at this bum. I just feeding him, wasting all this money in him, and just, So I'm wondering, like, I'm not assuming that this happens in a lot of people's homes because I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but like I feel like at some point you have to really stand up to your parents, and there's it's gonna always come off disrespectful, even if you didn't want it to. But like
I have yet to actually like stand up to, well, me and my mom, we have like all back and forths, right? Because she seemed to think that like the way that I grew up or whatever, like my life wasn't as hard as I think it was. But like, you know, she don't understand the fact that I feel like I was not loved or wanted. Like I was on the street 24/7 because I had nobody they were in control of me. I understand I was not the best kid. I was a bad kid, but it's not really my fault. It's not really my fault. They didn't
take some responsibility, man. Don't throw your blames around the
no, no, no,
place.
no, 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 no.
For you,
It's
fault.
not really my fault. They the ones who kept me inside the house as a kid growing up. They didn't, bro. I didn't start talking dialect until John left. No, remember my time, dog.
Yeah.
Remember my time. In a Newfield school. Boy, I'm gonna go up to school now. So me in a grade one, and boy, one of them Freetown man say, "Boy, me want piss." I'm gonna say, "What? Piss?" Someone say, "Alright, cool." But me go home now, I'm gonna say, "Boy, me want piss." Hey, John bang me no fuck. Yo, but how will you be in grade one? Like, how will you be in grade one, boss? John put a
4, 5.
ras in upon me. I don't know, but John bang me. No frig. Boss man never say piss until me around 14 now. Like I understand he was trying his best to make me like I around John I only used to speak standard English, but after he left that's when I started speaking my dialect and whatnot. Like I wasn't outside with my cousin and them or none of that. After he left, that's when I started doing all that shit. My mom, she lost her job, and when she lost her job, she was kind of struggling to make ends meet, but she had the farm, and I didn't go and help her on the farm because I don't like the farm work. That's not the type of person that I am. So because I was not the type of person who do the farm work, she kind of disowned me as a son. And then I'm like, how you gonna say that I was the one who made my life difficult. I didn't tell my father to leave, and I also didn't tell you to disown me. If I don't like the farm work, why you gonna try to force me to do the farm work? Why I couldn't find something else for me to do around the yard or something? Like why didn't put me into sports or something? Cause they didn't do any of that shit. My grandma is the one who introduced me to fetching track, and I stopped that because she didn't give me something I didn't want. I wanted.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Yeah, I have a problem when parents try to force kids to do stuff instead of trying to encourage them to do the things that they're interested in. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
cause
like
like
forcing you doesn't get you anywhere. It just build resentment and trauma, and you're just like, I don't want to do this, but they keep telling me to do this, and then they keep taking away my choice. And God gave us freedom of choice. And if y'all say y'all Christians, y'all would also accept that. I always pull a card on them. It's like, oh, you don't have a choice. I'm just like, oh, so you don't believe in Christ? And they're like, what do you mean? God gave us the freedom of choice. And you're just like, oh, when you're 18, you can make your choices. I'm just like, yeah. And then it sounds like when I get to 18, you can say when you get your own place, you can have freedom of choice.
that's
So
exactly what they could do.
exactly. I'm just like, I seen your games. I know your cards. I read the Bible too, you know? Nah, but that's the thing. That's how I had to become like a little bit cunning because I had to observe what was going on around me with my friends, with my family, with my parents, with the church. And I used to just have to read between the lines to figure out like if I ask for things, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna think? What are they gonna reply? Because I feel like nobody wants me to have my happiness unless it's their way. It's their form of happiness, and that's the only how I should experience certain things, you know? So I needed to figure out like how can I enjoy myself by also not just pleasing people, but put it in a way where I can truly and fully enjoy myself by not making my friends, my family, you know, my colleagues look bad by association. You know what I mean? Or maybe you don't. I don't know. That was just always my thought process. So it was just like make the best and enjoy every moment, even the things that you don't want to do. Because like I have this lackadaisic, don't really care vibes. Like it is what it is. I'm gonna do it, and it's like
I
how
like
I
I'm gonna hear that word though.
lackadaisic. It's like I'm not gonna let a bad thing ruin me. So if for some reason somebody say, let's go make some clogs, some wooden shoes, and go stamp up on some berries and make wine, and read, I don't know, the Moravian hymnal, right? I'm just like, I don't want to do that. But then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wear these clogs. I'm gonna be like, look at me crip walk while I'm crushing these berries. I'll make fun of that shit and find some joy in it. And when I read in the Moravian hymn book, I'll be like, ooh, singing it in all kind of tones and keys. Just find the joy in something that's not pleasant. And that's how I enjoy myself. So you can take me to anything I don't like. I'm gonna be in a mood. But once I get into it, don't stop me because I'm making jokes and you brought me here. So take the embarrassment. So that's how I used to run through school and through life, always being happy. And people just like, bro, how you always happy? How you always like, going places like, I know you don't care, don't have a problem. Because if somebody asks me to do something, if it's not gonna I'm not gonna compromise my values, and I'm not gonna judge you for your decisions or moves. That has nothing to do with me. Like, if you about have fun, we're gonna have fun, right? So if you know that, like, okay, so when friends ask me to do things, they already know that I'm gonna come through, even if I like it or don't like it, because I'm gonna enjoy myself. And that's just always the, the sidebar or whatever. Like, I don't try to if I let people dictate my mood or feelings, that's them controlling me, manipulating me in some way. I don't have time to get played. I ain't no puppet. I ain't no keys. Life too short. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. How your crypto looking?
Oh, that thing looking nice. My 6,000 is valued at 8. I'm about to take it out and put it all into stocks now. Pembino. Because I think it's at $39. And I realized me waiting for this to make a drastic jump by probably doubling, tripling, however the intervals go. I know Ethereum is better than Bitcoin in terms of making a profit right now, but it's so finicky because it could fall either way. It could go up by another 6,000, like in the next second, in the next day, in the next month, but it could also drop in the next day, in the next second, in the next month. So I'm taking like a risk, not knowing. And I told myself when I got back, at least 1,000 profit I'll pull out, but greed have me staying in longer, just saying what if. But I'm thinking, I'm watching it closely throughout the weeks and hope that if it reaches the if ETM goes up to 5,000, which would probably cost me to not 8, not 9, probably to 10,000, I will pull out and then invest that into Pembina. Because what it is the amount of stocks I get back now monthly is $26. And if I put that 8,000 that I have currently into Pembino, I roughly get back 100, or maybe that's too generous, maybe $40 from that one stock a month, add to the 26. And because now the dividends that it gives me back is going to be more than how much the stock actually costs, then every time I give back a dividend a month, I can buy one more stock. So the next time the monthly dividends come around, it'll be more, and then I can buy one more stock. So every month I can get money and buy another. And then I was thinking about it too, because they give back dividends. If I get more monthly dividends, even if I don't have a lot of stocks in it, I'll be getting back money from a lot of stocks that would accumulate over time, and it will give me more profit than actually waiting for Ethereum to actually jump. So that's my thought process. That's what I'm trying to watch. I'm thinking it up properly. I only have like 12 stocks in different companies, and I think 3 of them are quarterly stocks. And I realized my monthly, like the quarterly stocks, I get back more, but it just doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, because it takes too long. It takes too
Yeah.
long. I don't know where you finding monthly dividend stocks, bro. Like everything I have is always quarterly. Everything I see over here is quarterly. I be searching through, bro, and everything is quarterly.
Um, how do you even know what to say?
Like bro,
Well, okay, what you should do first is just search up your monthly, like what monthly stocks they have, and then if they're with banks or with energy company, um, you don't have to buy a lot, like buy at least one stock or two stock, and then watch to see how the dividend rollback is. Because I think you can I don't remember what the calculations are that you do the percentage.
yo, I had this little energy company that I had a couple stocks in earlier, right?
Mm,
Earlier, and my money was real low and I needed money. So I said, you know what? Let me pull my money from the stock market because I didn't have any extra money. And bro, I regret that so fucking much. Like I regret that So, bro, I had $500, bro, and I really I don't know why I didn't just say like let me just leave like 3 shares or some shit, cause I should have just did that, bro. Cause I bought these shit when they were like $12 or some shit.
Mm.
And bro, I just watched this little power company go up and up and up and up. And I'm like, bro, like, yeah, it's $500. I wasn't gonna get back too much now. But like it just keep going up and up. Like this shit going up like it going up like it's one of those like it don't look real. It don't look real. It don't let me find let me find this shit. Where's my phone? Never mind.
You go
I
until
need
you
to
get splinter.
I need to start using my computer for other things. I'll use my computer for gaming, and I need to find other reasons to use my computer.
Yeah, I tried to use my computer now, but by December I'm gonna get back in the program, man, because I'm revamping a little, getting some new shit,
You ain't
and
put
I
the new
should
graphics card in there?
put. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting until December to put it in when I get some other stuff, because I'm getting rid of the Mac OS that I have on the computer. Because I'm gonna try to see if I can like get me some a finance Apple and buy a dock and everything and set that up. I not use the internal storage, but like the hard drive and stuff for my main storage. Like I was thinking about getting a DAS to for storage. And
I'm
hmm,
thinking about building another computer.
that's what I was thinking about it, but I don't need to because this gaming system is going to be like top tier for now until my board,
I mean,
gets to
yeah,
weak.
you have a good graphics card, bro. Like you got that top of the line now. Like
Mm.
I'm last year's news.
Yeah, so by the time when I put that in December, I gotta be ready. I might probably come back to streaming games. And speaking of games, I issued a challenge to Jaran and tell Sharon, I mean Sharem, sorry, Sharem, sorry. You know what? I'll just edit it out. Tell Sharem, I don't know why I'm putting too much emphasis on it, that he can come get the smoke, and Kiyal, you can also get the smoke because I'm about to purchase in December. I know it comes up before December, right? But I'm gonna get what is her name? Shining Diamond and Glittering Pearl. No, that's not it.
It
Brilliant
would be
Diamond
and
and Shining Pearl, or Shining Diamond, Brilliant Pearl.
I didn't even know about us. But I remember Kiel was getting Kiel was getting Pokemons off of a website, right? To instead of training, and even after he get these
Yeah.
Pokemon off his website, I was still beating this nigga, bro. Like I'm just too good of a Pokemon trainer, bro. Like you
You
gotta
see,
give
but
up.
you're too competitive. And that's why, because when John play games, John go and rush after the end. And then go back and then super train. We're talking about Pokemon, guys. Pokemon. They did a remake to Diamond and Pearls. And I saw it, and this is
And
me.
Diamond and
I
Pearl is my
feel
favorite
mm-hmm,
game of
mm-hmm.
all time.
Story was sick and everything, right? And they
I just
revamping
love the
that one.
Pokemon, bro. I just love everything. I love Luxray. I love I love Chimchar because Infernape is so cool.
Yeah, they gave it a remake and still made it in the old style, not the new style, the old style. Made it a little cute and everything. And I saw it, I just got so nostalgic. And I was just like, yeah, I want battle. So I told Jaron, let's go get that game and we're gonna play it. We're gonna stream it together as rivals.
I'll be real
And
with you.
we're gonna put in the same amount of hours, and we're not gonna like do off-screen playing. And we're gonna like literally after like each gym, we do a battle to beef each other
You see
before
what
we
he
get to the
doing?
next gym.
He trying to nerf me like he did
I'm
smoke.
nerfing him.
He trying to
No,
nerf me like he
no,
did smoke.
no. I'm not ever not here, so I'm not having this argument. We need a proxy, and we don't have a proxy, so I'm not talking about no Moses and smoke. Okay, but I'm nerfing him because if you take him off the leash, he want to play by himself, right?
Yo, I think people don't understand how competitive I really am.
For no
Like
reason. I'm just
I
oh
am I am one of the I can be the best student any teacher have.
Just come.
If somebody competes with me to do schoolwork.
And you see, the thing is, I know this, so that's why sometimes I be using competition to get into do certain things that I want because I manipulate people, like he said earlier. But just cool.
It's okay. I'll tell you.
I feel like he see
ready.
it. I feel like he also see when I do it, but he just like, still can't help it. So I'm just like, it still works.
Bro, every game I play, I take it so serious.
I take it slow and enjoy everything. I talk to every NPC. I go in every crevice. I literally walk on top A just in case there's a hidden item I didn't know about. I'll be searching every block of that game, and so you just pass people, and so train up your Pokemon this grass, level 50, and the next person is the level 5 bug trainer. And he's just like, yeah, my shit is on like the last evolution. And it's
like, yo, the nigga said, go Caterpie. I said, Sky Attack.
This man mother probably just sent him out for a good 2 hours to stretch his legs. And the boy said, let me go make some money. And a man just murder him with his level 50 Charizard that doing fly attacks. Like, come on. Come on.
I'm ready, bro.
You be overdoing. But like, hopefully that should be sick. That should be fun. I'm really trying to make time on my weekends to do other things, but like, I could get into some stuff. Because I think today itself, I've been slacking on the tennis a bit, but Kyle brought this proposition to me saying that he wanted to like get back into his RC stuff and do a little video editing and YouTubing. So I'm gonna see if I can do that with him. See how that goes. And yeah, he gonna make his own channel and everything and get into RC. Anytime you just come through, help him record, show him the ropes around editing and stuff. And yeah, you could be into RCs.
So I'm almost at my body goal, honestly. Well, not really, because my body goal is to go down to 12%. But then after I go to 12%, then I'm gonna put on muscle and go back. I put on a little muscle and fat at the same time. Go up to like 15%. I'm gonna try bulk to 15, and try to bulk as clean as possible. I know that's not really too, because it's gonna take too long to actually get to 15. But I'm at 22% now, and I'm going to introduce more calories into my diet when I make it to 17%. That gonna happen pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I'm getting myself psyched still to go work out, but I'm getting close.
Bro.
No. I know what you're gonna say. Just chill.
What am I gonna say?
I'm not. I shouldn't be waiting. Just do it.
It's not even that, bro. Like, I feel like you shouldn't work out unless you're ready to change your life.
No, that's what I mean. So I feel like I have too much thing going on, and I'm trying to like organize it so I could figure out how things gonna play out. Because since last year, I already planned to pick up some side hobbies, but now I'm picking up more stuff. And every day during the week, I only have 3 hours to myself, and on the weekends, I'm editing. And on Sundays, I really just want to take a break for myself. So, it's hardly much to do before I go back to work. I hate this routine that I'm trapped in now.
Well, yeah, bro. Honestly, I am trying to find my way out of this working world so I can
exactly
so I can focus on my passion.
Like right now, my long, like I shouldn't even call it my long term. Like my mid goals right now are to put in as much work that I can for the next 5 years and hopefully save up. I'm not gonna tell you the number, but roughly a certain amount before I try to push my foot back in Antigua and then, do a little thing.
Me, right now, I'm working on this fitness because I know every day I look at my body, I get more confidence. And that's the thing that stops me from doing a lot of things. Like, I lack confidence. Crazy, because I'm one of the most confident person out there, but I lack confidence. So
most confidence, but you lack it.
No, because like I bro, the way how I carry myself and everything, you be like, yo, this nigga got balls, bro. Like he have all the cojones. Like there's no reason why this nigga should be this confident. But then like I feel like I'm still too weak. I feel like I don't really have enough.
This
Like
man
I'm
just
still
say
insecure.
he cup full of water, but he empty.
That's really my life, bro. That's really my life. That's really my life. Like I'm struggling with something that I have. It makes
Nah,
no fucking sense,
I know
but
what I mean.
it's yeah. So once I keep working at this, bro, I'm going to get more confidence, and I feel like I want to transition to becoming a full-time creator, and I'm going to use
Bro,
this
I've been
this.
telling you to if you're gonna stream, this man said he a perfectionist, right? And he not gonna start something until he perfect it. I was like, what kind of rashness is this? You ever hear somebody wake up and say, I'm gonna be a pilot, but
You know,
actually that's not even the right one
that's
because
that's
you have to
exactly that's
you
exactly
have
what
to
I've been
perfect that
telling you.
one.
That's exactly what I've been telling you, bro. Like when I don't see like I don't feel like my art can live up to the standards that the ridiculous standards that I have in my head. I get insecure about it and I
Yeah,
don't want to show it.
but
And
nobody likes to see a perfect genius from the jump. They like to see the process, the growth, the mistake. You remember MKBHD when this man first came out doing videos off of his laptop, revising like keyboards and mouse. Look what the man is today, and you can his first videos that he put out have big like million. Who the hell want to go back to see this man talk about outdated mouse and laptop? But people go back to see the process, the growth. People
I
like to
know,
see the journey.
I
So I've
know,
been
I know.
telling him from the jump, like, bro, just start streaming. Cause you had at least 2 to 5 people that will take their time out and come watch you. And then they would tell somebody else. And then you would have a back and forth with one fan or one friend. And then more people might come and hear you talk shit. And it will start grow. And you would get better as you communicate. Like you just have to start somewhere.
I know, and it's crazy, bro. I was playing some Call of Duty earlier, right? And I
Mm.
drop, I drop a 57, I drop a 57-6 in a lobby, right?
I'm
57
a Discord.
kills.
I'm a Twitch. Not yet once alert me saying that you're on live.
No, I'll never stream Call of Duty because when I tried to stream Call of Duty, the game it just I can show you later. I can show you later. The game
Same.
just mad choppy for some reason. I no matter how much I go inside the settings, I don't know how to fix that.
Somebody had the answer, man. I forgot your
But
YouTube
me
long
don't
enough.
watch me don't watch every friggin' video that YouTube suggests to me.
Then use your laptop to stream from.
What do you mean?
I honestly don't know.
Because I really now you see that's why I need another computer now. This is just me finding a reason to build another computer. I like
Nah,
building
I feel
computers.
you. Because before I thought about this whole Apple thing, I was gonna make a secondary one for gaming and the other one for the Mac. But then, that new chip came out and I decided. That's what I've been
Nah,
saving up for the whole year. That
my
one expense that coming in December.
now the second one I want is because like I love this computer, but I want to transition this one into my streamer, like my streaming, and then I can do everything else off of the other one. Do
Hmm.
the gaming off of the next one.
And go that you figure out when you're gonna get that camera, the action camera. Because I took my GoPro down with me last weekend, and because I bought it expecting I was gonna get my VR headset, like purchase a VR headset and practice how to do 3D videos, and because I wanted to get into that space because a lot of people not into it yet, so I want to like future proof myself. So when the time comes and everybody trying to get immersed, I'm like one of the people who did like making good content with 3D shit, right? That's my whole stuff. But like I was reading up on the VR headsets and so, and the price was really bothering me because I know like once I say I'm gonna save up to it, no matter how little money I throw in the savings, I will reach it eventually. And by the time I reach it, there might be another version that comes out that I could just purchase right away. That's my thought process, right? So I was doing bare research on them, and the way how they made it sound is just like they have better ones than the ones I was looking at, but the way like the Oculus, the way how Facebook is setting it up as you have to do everything through Facebook in order to really enjoy the perks. So they kind of trying to monopolize the whole thing. So I was just like, I'm gonna wait until this whole thing blow over or until somebody else makes a better one for cheap and more quality. So I was just waiting. So I put it up. But then I was just like, it don't make sense. I bought this GoPro and can't even use it. So I started to play around with it last week and it's actually pretty sick. And it might actually be my main camera for now. Because I have beer chargers and batteries for my 9, but the Max pretty nice. And I like it.
Speaking of, I do need to get a GoPro and I'm going to buy a bike.
Bicycle?
I want to buy a bicycle. I want to get into cycling.
I want to get into swimming. No, I get you.
Yeah. Because I want I'm like so I told you before, right? Like I wake up early in the morning, right? I wake up like 6 o'clock, and when I get up at 6, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I drink a bottle of water, and then I go and I take a 45-minute walk. Then I get ready for work, and then I'm out the house. I get back in the house around 7 o'clock. I take a quick shower, and then I go take another walk. I go to the gym, and I eat, and I sleep. That's really my days.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Nah, this is a routine, dog. I don't like I'll enjoy things, but like once I feel myself in a rut, like a routine, I need to change it up because I don't like settling. Oh, I don't have commitment issue, people. I don't like settling into a groove for too long because it becomes boring, it becomes a chore, it becomes like, oh, you don't have a choice but to do this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I like to have, I like to switch it up now and then and be that flexible to do, whatever. Like if I'm working today and next week I'm just like, I'm not in the working mood, I would like to not have to do that.
And this is why, bro, you see, because this is another thing now. Because I was fat last year, right? That's another reason why I was scared to go on camera, bro. Because I just been feeling like I just feel like I look like a big fat sweaty person behind my computer, just swinging my hand all around the place with my mouse. So, like I'm telling you, man, once I get my confidence right, I need to start, and I don't want to be. I don't think I really want to be like a gamer. Because if I do that and I set myself up and that's what people expect from me, that's not something I want to do for a long term. Because I get frustrated sitting down and my eyes hurt just staring at my computer for like 2 hours. So I don't know how people be streaming video games and shit for like all of that amounts of time. I want to, I want to get into the YouTube commentary space, but I have I have a thing though. I have my account already made, right? Fuck. Let me not
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's faceless. It's faceless.
No, but my thing is too, because when I was coming home with Melvin, we were talking, we were saying things that we would like to do, but we just don't know how to do it or get into it. And it's just basically we need new friends, or we just need to know people with the connections.
Yes.
The know-how. Because once you find somebody who does things that you don't do, then you can do those things and experience new stuff and meet new people. And because it's not like if I'm opposed to doing things, it's just that I don't want to do them by myself.
But when you don't know, it's scary.
Yeah, and when you don't know, have somebody to really give you some guidance or whatever, it's very difficult. Like you get confused. So if Jaren is a pilot, and I know if I hang out with Jaren, eventually Jaren will say like, yo, let's go for a trip. And I'll be like, bet. And then this man's like, yo, easy it is to get a plane license. And I'll be like, I like what you're saying. Keep talking.
Ludacris have one, so it can't be that hard.
Ludacris is a smart ass guy. And
cool as hell.
Check. And then this mama like, oh yeah, you don't even take that long to even do your hours to get your your pilot's wings or whatever. And then this mama just set you up and just say like, yo, come through this weekend. You can start putting your hours.
Remember
and
that
then
girl? Remember
within
that girl?
Within a year, you can
hold on. No, remember
get your license.
nigga, just ignore me.
No, I had to finish the thought.
Remember Coral? She's
Coral.
She the girl from Florida.
The white girl who died?
No. Okay, you don't know Coral. I don't know how you don't know Coral. But yeah, she's working on getting her aviation license. I remember we were talking last year because like we don't really talk like that anymore. But
Hmm.
like yeah, she like every time we're talking like I remember a couple times she showed me that she was going to go take off on a flight or whatever. She was putting in her hours, and I really want to ask her like the status on that, but the last time I talked, like Fallout, big thing, and
Wait did the girl?
me neither she nothing, me neither she nothing. I
That's
truly don't think I was wrong, but
yeah. That I truly think you
I
were
bro,
wrong.
actually, let me rephrase. I was not wrong.
Okay, is if it's not too sensitive, what the situation was?
It's
Okay,
touchy.
all right,
It's
Celeste.
touchy. Yeah, so like I'm not wrong, and I call her out on some bullshit that she did, and she didn't apologize, you know, and
Bro, don't be waiting on for apologies, dog.
no,
Or you go wait forever.
I'm not gonna wait. That's why I'm not waiting on it. She didn't apologize, so I left it there. I left it there. Like it's a friendship that I truly value because, bro, we've been friends since kick. That's what me and she start talking.
Hey.
That's how me and her start talk since
So
been
now I'm
at
in a
Zika.
basement and I was like,
No, no man, no
oh.
man, no man. Let me tell you, let me
the
tell you the girl FaceTime.
longest catfish ever.
Let me tell you the girl FaceTime me when she did go
It's a
to
deep
the
fake. Why do you think it took so long?
whatever, bro. But yeah, like yeah, she didn't apologize, so I just left it there.
Where your clock so?
Earpods.
Oh, the kids, just cool.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Bro, I'm about to go throw mine in the lake. I push it in my head there and I'll hear come on, what? I swear I was getting electrocuted. I was like, what that?
I drop my earpods so often, bro,
Check.
that when I send voice notes, when I send voice notes, it sounds the quality sound bad no fetch. I remember when I first got the earpods, I said a voice note, it sound clean.
Crispy.
No, it's struggling.
That shit, that shit addicted to the ground bars. Every time I hold it, clap. I say, yeah,
Like
okay.
I don't know if it's the fetching the look of rubber tip. I don't know
Mm.
if the rubber tip size shrinking or some shit, but it just don't fit in my ear anymore. This shit just keep falling out. Or maybe my
Nah.
ear just whore. My ear loose.
Every day there's a stick on in the ear. Jeez, you need a damn break. Nah, it's the same with Toffee. When I did stop, well, I can't even say when I did stop. I did stop talking to her. I
Yeah.
think she did stop talking to me, and then I did stop talking to her.
In the work, so
In the work, so she stopped talking to me. Because what had happened was I don't know, something was happening, and I didn't know what was happening, and she kind of shut me out, and I didn't understand why. And I was kind of like, okay, maybe because she thought I was against her, and she just didn't need that kind of negativity, which I honestly don't think I was giving. But two sides. She thought, I thought, so we both could be right. We both could be wrong. So, anyways, I felt myself just like running around somebody trying to get them to open up, but I'm just like, she don't owe me nothing. She don't have to. Like, why am I trying this hard for somebody? So I was like, whatever. And I got some advice saying that like you need to stop doing this shit and just get some distance and stop talking to the person. So I end up doing that. And I felt like when I make friends, I don't make friends to lose friends. Like I'm making friends so I can keep them until I die. And I plan to die before them because like in a situation like that, like the friends that I choose is like if they're family to me. And I
Be
don't want to be
real.
in a situation where they have to die before me and I have to see them die and go through all
It's
that pain
really
and loss.
I get what you're saying. It's really sad because I kind of want you to die before me, and I kind of don't, because I want to go on top of the podium, bro, and
And just tell bare
bust
stories and
jokes, boss. Like,
right?
but
Yeah,
then I want y'all to do that for me. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I
I
don't know
know.
how it's
I
supposed to
know.
happen.
I know. I can't have it both ways. Well, I might have to fake my funeral so I can see all that shit go down. Just like, oh, y'all niggas real. You know.
2 weeks later, Tim, I come back alive.
Yeah, check. I tell you, God still work miracles, okay? It wasn't my time. Nah. But like, yeah, I did some talk to her, right? And I felt like, yo, I kept missing this person. And it was not like sexualized or anything like that. It was like, a real platonic friendship that I had with this person. Like, this is somebody I chose to bring into my life. So I really had high respects for this person and stuff like that, right? And the fact that I couldn't talk to her no more, I'm just like, I felt like my friend died, you know? So I was mourning a loss in a sense. And it's like sometimes I have certain things that I was like, let me go tell Jaran, And I have other moments I was like, yo, this is sick. Let me go tell everyone. And then yeah, you have those moments you're just like, let me go tell her. And I'm just like, I can't, because that's not the relationship no more. We don't talk like that. So I was feeling real like a couple times. I'm not gonna say I ever was depressed about it, but I really felt sad. I was just like, man, I wish I could fix it. And then a day, because I did cut off another girl because of some bullshit, right? And then I'm just like, nigga, why you just stay cutting off people that really not trying to, like, that see you as the villain? It could be that you're actually doing something wrong and you're refusing to see it for some reason, because you can't be wrong 2 times in a row. You're the problem, you know? So then I started looking at it and I'm just like, maybe I wasn't putting myself in their shoes enough or trying to understand, or maybe I was subconsciously trying to change them into something that I wanted that would benefit me more conversational wise. Like I said, I don't like to have certain conversations with people, and most of the conversations that I have is what ifs, and they're usually deep and more, whatever. So I was like, maybe because I'm talking to these people and I wasn't getting that you know I was looking for, I remember her, I was looking for that too much from that person. And I'm getting distracted, dog. She was pretty as hell. Yeah. And I just decided, I'm gonna message them. And when I messaged Dims, she was just like, yeah, I knew you were gonna come back. I was like, bitch, you didn't miss me. And she's like, no, because you unblocked me like 5 times this week. I was like, how you know that? She's like, I saw you online. I was just like, that's weird. They just waiting for me. Why didn't message me? Right? But anyway, she got over it and we started talking. I was like, wow, that was easy. So I decided I'm gonna message Toffee too. And I was gonna tell like, yo, what happened? Because I miss you. But I was just like, nigga, don't say that. Have people in their feelings for no reason. So I kind of just asked her what's up just to check in. And she told me she was in Antigua. I was like, whoa. And I wanted to ask so many questions, but I just felt like I wasn't in the right place
She in the
to.
States again.
Yeah.
I saw like she posted some shit. I think she was in New York like last week or the week before. I'm not really too sure. I mean, whenever no, it was definitely the last week because my phone was what 2 weeks ago.
Mm,
Then yeah, it was before that.
yeah. I messaged her because like I was still thinking about her just to say like if she good and everything. Because I honestly was like mad concerned. Because
I
like,
know, I
yeah.
know.
So I had to message her like, yo, you good? Like everything good? And she's like, yeah, it's good. Like whatever. And then she kind
Bro,
of like tell me like it's okay, but it's not bad. So I was like, all right, at least you're in good health and stuff. And then she said sorry. And I was really taken back because I'm just like, she apologized. This is so out of character because like I
I
didn't
don't
see it coming.
I don't take sorry less because like I don't take an apology unless you really apologize to me and you tell me like what you're apologizing for because you're just saying like people she probably like she could say sorry just to like ease some tension
Mm,
and I don't want like bro like people know me, right? I like to talk, and when I talk I like to explain things, and when me and my friends talk like we go into a lot of detail. So for you to just tell me sorry I feel like you're not really sorry because like when we're speaking, like we go into it and then like they express all their feelings to me, I express all my feelings to you. For you to just say sorry and not to say like, yo, I'm sorry because I snapped at this because like I felt like you offended me when you said this. Like you just saying sorry is not going to help me know where I actually, because every misunderstanding, bro, like y'all both at fault at some parts of it. And like if you just saying sorry, I can't fess up to where I went wrong. So I don't take apologies like that.
Well, I don't think from all this is coming from recollection. I'm not even gonna check the chat, but I think she did say sorry for like giving me a type of vibe because she was going through a lot. And I didn't want to push or ask questions because I know we're not in that place. And I'm not quickly trying to go back in that place either. I'm just glad that she's okay, and I'm cool with that. So I don't know how her schedule's like, but I'm not trying to disturb it too often. But I just make sure, like, once in a while I'll check up and just talk. And if she wants to talk, I'll have a conversation. But
at least you reconnecting with a old lifelong friend. Like, yeah, as far as it looks like, with my relationship with Cora, that's dead.
Nah, you should. I guess it'll be weird for you to message her now, seeing that she's moving on with her life, and I guess you don't want no distractions.
It really hurt me to say like that friendship's dead because I really miss her, bro. But I'm gonna let it rock.
I feel you. I bet everyone will have these kind of problems. He's such a cool dude. So this episode is ending a little bit different today because it was one of those days where times got away from us. So this is part 1, and come back for part 2.
Darling, 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 please stop.